What's up, everybody? How you doing? Knock, knock. Can you hear me now? Cheers, everybody. Hope everybody's doing amazing. Hey, what's going on? What's up, Cliff and Hachi? Hippie Witch, Natalie, the dog pound. Man, the dog pound got a rough ass day, man. What's up, Buds and Hazards? Cheers. Henderson Homegrown and Azle, how y'all doing? Hello. What's going on, rhyme of the country? Oh, man. That's what I'm saying. It's time to fucking break up some buds. Kind of rap and sting. Whoop whoop. That's what's up, little Hammy. That's what I'm saying. Here's a link if anybody wants to join me and smoke down. That's what I'm about to do. Break it down. Well, hot damn. Can't get the bag open. You know, I missed that stream where he was pressing that too. What the fuck? I didn't even get to see it. Son of a bitch. That's what's up though. I knew he was talking about getting bad press. Now you fancy. Fancy next level shit. Going on, though.
What's up? I'll come smoke with you, woman. I ain't scared.
Yay. Yeah, Tyler.
Hey, what up, Tyler?
What's up, friendos?
Nothing much. What's up with you, Tyler?
Chilling. Are you mad at me?
No. Just my usual, what's up, fucker?
Is Fran okay?
I don't know why.
I was just curious.
Why don't you ask her? Why are you asking
honest
me?
to God, she's not up here on the damn panel.
She's in the chat. You were just in the chat.
Well, I came up here first. I can't see the chat, but
You tripping, son. What you smoking
She
on,
left,
dog?
man. She's not even here. Oh.
Dog Lips, I love you, bro. Oh, excuse me, Lost Dog.
Stupid motherfucker. I saw Douglas trying to go live tonight like 6 times, man. He could not figure that shit out.
No. Put that down.
What the hell was that?
It's my fly
It
swatter.
is a little bit confusing.
That's my Tyler swatter.
Put that down now.
Roll swatter.
Like, no, Tyler.
For real.
That noise is Halloween noise. Something like that.
Oh my god.
Does it sound spooky?
Jezzy, you
It
saw my
sounds loud.
nightmare earlier, right?
I saw what?
My nightmare earlier?
You know, I did. I watched quite a while of that stream, and I was like fucking pissed for you.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
What was
man.
it? What was it? I didn't see.
His crop got completely fucked.
All my tops, man, on 3 different plants started to mold, but it was just the tops because it had to have just happened like this last week.
Why did that happen, though? Or you can explain more. Sorry, I cut you off.
Just high moisture when the lights are off. You know, it's warm and moisture.
Fans. He needs more fans rotating the air in there, and all the heat's in the top. Yeah, moisture, heat, all that. It's all a fucking climate issue, you know?
And a lot of it was the heat because, like I say, it was just the tops. My plants grew to like within inches of the light. And it was just like that much of all my tops. It wasn't full tops. Like I had big tops, and it wasn't even the full top. It was like that much of all my tops. You know, it just started.
Did you have any fans at the top of the grow?
No.
Not
I don't
any?
know.
Not even one fan in the top corner or anything? What the fuck are you doing, dog?
Well,
everybody I know has something.
Well, I had that 10-inch one that was rotating, and then the swamp cooler actually sucks in from the bottom and blows out, but that's about mid-level. There's nothing on top, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that humidity though?
Part of it. Part of it.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just curious. What happened.
I probably
swear to
lost
God.
about 4 ounces.
Jesus. And you
Maybe
can't
3.
smoke it?
I wouldn't. No, mold's
What
level.
would happen if you did though?
I
I'm
don't know.
curious.
It's just white mold. It's just like a white mold. It's the hairs that were just starting of the mold.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
still, it's liable to make you sick, man.
It was pretty sick. He opened up the bud, and it was like the whole inside of a big ass bud.
Ooh.
It's pretty sick looking.
Yeah, because that's where it starts. It literally starts at the stem, and then the mold works out from the almost like a worm from like the inside of the bud out.
That's
Yeah.
fucking weird, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about though. So,
Yeah, moldy
that
bud
sucks, dude.
You gotta throw it away.
Bud said you needed to wash that harvest. Mold is nothing to fuck with. And that's what I was thinking. When you were harvesting that shit, you were flicking those fucking branches all over the place. And so technically there's like mold spores all over the fucking place now.
Yep.
Oh,
You
so it
know,
was
one
when
of
you,
them everywhere.
so was it when you were drying it out?
No, like he cut it down and found the mold. Like he was harvesting. You know, harvesting, cutting the plants
I don't know
down
what
and
that
found it.
is. Something loud, yeah. Oh Jesus, what are you doing, AZ?
I'm smoking a dab. Hi, Jezzy. I love you. Hi, dog. Hi, Tyler.
Cheers, AZ.
So, man.
Yeah, I'm about to pack it too. Go ahead, JD. Let us know your tips, man.
I'm fucking drunk, so fuck it.
AZ cussed me out on the last panel.
I think he's typing.
Wow.
I was up on Desmond's for a couple of minutes, then Snapperhead came up, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. I don't want to deal with it.
Which one?
Something attack me.
Which snapperhead?
Sam.
Sam was live? Has he got a new channel or something?
No, he said on Desmond's earlier.
Oh, sorry.
I left when he came.
I didn't see any of them. I was on Tracy's most of the night.
Did you have fun?
It was fun, yeah.
It was alright. I just get bored.
Yeah, I didn't chance it, buds. I didn't leave one top. I just cut all the tops off.
That was my thought too, that you should just put that shit in a fucking bottle and make RSO.
Oh yeah, put it in a big
What
jar.
the hell does that mean?
I think it would still have the mold.
You take Everclear?
spores in it. It'll still have the mold in it.
You don't think Everclear will kill the fucking mold spores?
That's what I was
so.
thinking. I was thinking about baking the shit at a high degree, and then wouldn't that kill it? I don't know.
Where were you, Stoney?
Oh, what's that
I
mean,
don't know.
buds?
I've had moldy bud before and I hate it. It tastes like fucking grass clippings.
What'd you say? Oh, I couldn't read it. It was too quick.
What do you mean go back to the 420 community? Aren't we all the 420 community? Yeah, there's a couple of drunks that hang around, but other than that, aren't we all the 420 community?
Yeah.
Hey, Buzz, you go back to the fork.
And Bud says, yeah, Everclear kills mold. What'd you do with all the tops?
I've got them setting to the side. They're actually drying because that was one of the thoughts in my head.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I
do
don't
you-
know if it's facts. If it
What do you
would
do
work.
with it after you put it in Everclear?
You cook it down on top of an electric stove.
And make like butter and shit out of it?
Yeah, you cook off the Everclear. Then you can use it in anything. Put it in your butters, put it in your gummies, your caramels, your chocolates, anything, your cakes.
Yeah.
Or you can just take shots of it.
That too.
That's what
Why would you take a shot of that? That would be horrible. Seems
It's
like
the same thing. Like, no, remember many months ago, like maybe the beginning of this year, Dog Lips was buying that RSO, and it came in little syringes, and he was
what
like
is the
syringing his
acronym RSO stand for?
Rick Simpson oil. Just the guy that made it.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's Rick Simpson oil, and it's just the guy that invented the shit. His name.
Cool.
Oh my god, the Slab City community's over, dude. Everyone went their own ways, I thought. Is that still a thing? Slab City community?
I just broke my fucking nectar collector.
The fuck you doing, man?
No more
Dropped it.
no more Jameson, motherfucker.
I
You're
got
getting
another
cut
one.
off,
Get a
man.
glass of damn water.
How'd you
bro.
break it?
I dropped it.
Get
Oh,
a glass of
smooth.
water, fool.
Smooth move, Butterfingers.
Fuck. This is my favorite one. I had to go get my other one.
Was.
Was.
Turn your camera off, bro.
Why?
Or don't. I don't care.
Did she end her stream or something? Or not? What do you mean you got
Trace?
left over there, Stoney? Stoney's
I
acting like you guys
left that
left her over there.
I just
I did
left
that.
and ate. I ate some food and then I came. I seen you were live, so I came to your stream.
I told her good night and said, hey.
I
I'll
did
talk
too.
to you later. Yeah.
I did as well.
You guys just
My
left her
other-
high and dry.
My other one.
Dick move.
Nobody else would come up.
Okay,
Black
Nobody
Bird
else would
wouldn't
come
come
on the
up.
damn thing.
I'll grab a couple
Blackbird.
bottles of Everclear tomorrow. Probably gonna have to buy 2 of them and to put in my a gallon glass jug. Just throw
What is it? Exactly what is Everclear, dog? Lost. Sorry for saying that.
It's
Lost
like
up.
190
alcohol.
proof. 190 proof alcohol.
straight
You
corn
get it
whip.
at the liquor store?
Yeah.
Yep. It's called Everclear.
Get you fucked up.
If you
Like
mix it
it.
with lemonade, you can't even taste it.
Yeah, I'll have to do 2 bottles, but I got them. Man, them heads are huge. I thought about going to Bud's house because he's got an electric dryer. I thought about taking him over there, but that's not going to help the mold issue. The mold's still going to be there.
Yeah, Jezzy, if you mix Everclear and lemonade, you can't even taste the Everclear. It's so good. It gets you fucked up.
I can't
Yeah.
read this shit.
Oh, heck, I'll just leave it in there for a couple of days. I'll actually dry them out so it's actually dry, and then I'll put it in there. Just leave them in there for like a week or so. Let it soak. It's not going to hurt nothing.
A week?
I don't know, but
He said
but
an hour.
Everclear, I can
Honestly,
get to
I would
180 proof.
Do you think drying it out would matter though? Like, do you really think doing it any drying process would like matter? I think it would just make the mold worse.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
that's a
think
good thought.
if you wet it and then
Any,
Well, it's only a quarter.
Well,
I
like
don't-
mold is
I have
mold.
no
Mold
idea
is
what I'm
mold,
talking
and once
about.
mold is there, mold grows, right? It's like there. There ain't. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's already
yeah,
there. So like, if you
not
just leave
not
it
if
sit
not
there,
if it's dead. Not if it's dead though. I'm sorry
Yeah,
for interrupting.
once the plant's dry, the mold's not going to grow anymore if there's no more humidity and it's dry.
I guess, yeah.
It's still gonna taste like fucking
But yeah.
grass clippings.
You'd still want to dry it first just to get the water content out of it, and that way more of the THC goes into the
All right, I'll bring it
crystals
back. I got.
and trichomes, and that's what you want to soak into the alcohol is the trichomes, really.
Huh.
I would, honest to God, take Bud's advice because I don't have any idea, and he seems to know what he's fucking talking about.
Oh, we've done it before over at Spliffy's house. Like I say, man, I miss my old channel, dude. I
I
had
know
like
Hamilton
months
Homegrown.
of cooking on that channel.
Hamilton Homegrown had fucking issues with his weed like that. I think it was different.
I
His
don't
was,
know
I
how
don't
to
think
make-
his was in the
Hey,
bud like that.
Jezzy, have you ever heard of that 99% ISO and make shatter? How do you do that? Any idea?
I really don't know.
Huh. How's that?
Hold up. What's
I
the
don't know.
question?
Ask Alien.
Oh, where was it?
Yeah,
JD. The last thing JD said. How's that
Oh,
done?
JD.
Yeah, I don't know what he means by that. Who fucking knows?
Is that JD the one that we know or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
He knows what he's talking about. I swear to God. For real.
The fucking Blackbird said spray it with kills.
Damn it. Blackbird, you goddamn police. Shut up.
You're just mean, Blackbird. That's all. You're just mean.
It would get rid of the mildew.
I'm already
This
depressed
folk.
with the loss of weed I have now, man. I ain't putting no more chemicals on it. Evil. You're evil.
Hey, the damn police. Burn it. Whatever, bro.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucks. That's a lot of weed.
Yeah, I'm sorry
did it
to hear
happen to
that,
all
dude.
3 plants?
For real.
Yep. All 3. And it could have been worse. It could have been worse. That could have happened like 5 weeks in the flower instead of on week 9. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. How much did you get? Or is it still on there? You just cut it off? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I just cut it off. I
Cut
took
the
it out of
tops
the
off.
room. And even if I didn't see mold on some heads, man, I was just cutting them off. I wasn't taking a chance. Gone.
Yeah.
So, how the fuck did you not notice this? Like, you've been checking on your shit and doing updates and touching all these big ass buds all the time.
You saw what I had to do, Jezzy. Literally break open a bud and split it apart to see the very center.
Yeah, he said it started on the inside.
That's the only thing. Unless you're literally breaking your plant apart as it's growing.
I guess, yeah.
Weird.
That sucks. Some bullshit.
Yep.
No matter how you look at it, that shit sucks. That's a lot of fucking effort put into a weed crop. And you're gonna try and like dry out all the bottom half and smoke that shit?
What caused the mold? Like overwatering or?
No. Just high moisture content when the lights are off and it's hot, and it's like because we had a few days here. It was about 90
that's
degrees,
exactly what I was going to say.
70% humidity.
It's been unseasonably warm for sure.
Yeah.
Right? It's been unseasonably warm, or not, or you can't hear me. Or,
Cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah. Here for the last couple of weeks, it was like 90 plus with high humidity.
Fran, I love you, Fran.
4 weeks.
My little barbecue.
You sexy Jalen bitch. I love you.
Shut up. You're so
Natalie.
stupid. Shut up.
Natalie got a joint. She's starting to smoke now.
Sorry, Doug. Sorry, Jesus Christ. I wish I just knew your name.
Yeah, I
Hi,
need better
Jezzy.
circulation. And which I have coming. So I have
lack of air circulation.
I almost had the perfect grow, but I got to get one more thing dialed in. I should be good.
Cool, man.
If I ever grow, it's going to be outside in a greenhouse.
Hey, can you flip me off backstage? In your face, like in front of your face.
I can flip
you
you
go.
off right here.
What's going on? Really him. What's going on?
Yeah, it's really me. I understand. I went over here first.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
I'm doing all right. Hey, I was lurking and I heard a lost dog talking about making chatter. So I'll drop a link in the private for a video how to do it. It's a little long, but it explains the process and
Fuck, I ain't gonna hit.
it's quick and easy. So how y'all been? I ain't been up here in a while.
Doing all right, man. Busy.
I've been chilling.
Cheers.
See the goddamn name.
I see you're always busy over there too.
Jimmy C? Is that your name?
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Cheers, bro.
Okay.
You're never
cheers.
doing the damn
Cheers
StreamYard
now.
panels though.
Yo,
Huh?
Jimmy C, that's the same thing me and Buds or Hazard talking when we're talking about blasting. Budget has just did that the other day on his. He got a pretty good return.
Yeah, it's the same freaking thing, and that's what he uses is the propane. I think not propane, freaking I don't know, but it ain't. Yeah, butane. Butane is what he uses.
But
you know that shit is really a dangerous ass process. You got to like do it outside.
Yeah, if you fuck up, you can get fucked up.
What process?
Like making wax, shatter. You fill up this big glass tube with weed. You fill up the tube, and then you shoot butane through the tube, right? And all the goo comes out the bottom. And then you like let the rest of the butane evaporate off of it and smoke the dab.
Sorry, Jezzy.
Pretty much.
I was dying.
People are doing that inside.
I'm dying.
Idiots would do that inside. Smart people try to find something else to shoot through it.
Yeah, I'd rather just smoke the flower, the little weed.
Yeah.
Just some beautiful dabs.
We're talking about doing that with the molded weed. I should do that with the weed that was.
This shit's only $22 a gram.
I heard another grower saying that he was cooking the mold, man. I ain't but what happens when you cook shit? You kill the bacteria.
I can't argue that.
I'm not saying one way or the other, but I have heard people mention that before.
So basically, I'm looking at two options here. Either I blast it and make shatter.
Oh, there's JD.
I use alcohol and just make.
Couldn't read it that quick.
An RSO.
I want to know. Ben knows a lot about weed too. What would you do with moldy ass weed, Ben? The fuck would you do?
Myself, I'd throw it out.
That's what I said. I would throw it out too.
But I don't know. I've never done that chatter. I mean, I've never made the chatter before or oils either. So
chatter.
I really, I got no idea.
I
barely even smoke it.
I just feel bad.
I wouldn't put no
ounces of weed I'm throwing out. I at least want
butane in my shit.
Yeah, that's 3 fucking plants. Yeah. That's like a whole grow. You guys would really throw that shit away.
Now, did the whole thing rot on you, or just a couple buds on it?
He's saying the big tops.
Just the tops.
His top buds were the size of baseballs.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. Fucking cook it. Put it all together. Cook it. See what happens.
Yeah, Ben says throw it away.
I mean, either way, it's a loss no matter what, right?
I would throw it out, honestly.
Yeah. Make brownies.
Count it as a loss. Try it. See what happens.
Make edibles out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Unless there's a way to know that you got rid of the molds. Like, is there a way to test it?
Yeah, cook it to a couple 100 degrees, and you're gonna kill whatever's in it.
This motherfucker said, "What do you do with anything else that molds? Cut out the mold and carry on."
Right, exactly.
And that's what I did. So far, Ben, that's what I did. I literally just eliminated all the tops off the 3 plants and kept all the undergrowth.
So I take it you're in a place that's been raining all fucking summer too?
Yeah.
What are you smoking, Natalie?
Yeah, it got
rained
really
today.
fucking hot. A couple weeks ago, it was like extremely fucking hot.
Yeah.
No.
So I'd imagine that's probably when it happened last time, when it got super fucking hot like that over here.
Excuse me.
Started, like, you saw the center of the buds. It hadn't branched out yet. It was all in the center. So, like, within a week and a half, it just happened.
Yeah, this past week, I think it was really fucking hot. Hot enough to start that.
Hey, Natalie, I like your glasses. They look good.
Thanks. I don't.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You look very studious tonight, Natalie.
Very studious.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's what I said, though. That like he fucking fucked this fuck. They were animals in this room, cutting this weed up and flicking the branches all over the fucking place. So there's literally just shit all over your room now. And that's what I was thinking when I was watching that shit, man.
Well, you gotta think. The mold's contained in the center, and all I did was just break it open and look, and And when I found it, I cut it off and set it aside. So it's not like we were throwing the moldy buds around.
Like that mold-proof genetics. I don't know. Is there such a thing?
JD, I asked for everyone's opinion, so don't get mad. Everyone's got different ways and different methods that they do things, and that's why we're asking for people's opinions.
I would trust JD 1000%, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Nobody cares.
Hi,
if you would
JD.
trust
multiple
Tyler.
people's come across with good ideas, you know.
Nice glasses, Lisa Loeb. You look great.
Lisa Loeb was a
That's
great
interesting
artist.
too. You think
It does
smoking-
look like that.
You think smoking moldy weed,
she was
you
a
are
good
actually like
artist.
inhaling the weed?
She was great, dude. Yeah.
You don't
No,
think
you don't
the
wanna
fire,
smoke
like,
it.
kills that
I
shit?
seen her in Phoenix back in the 90s.
I'm not gonna chance it.
I wouldn't
I mean, I've
either.
smoked
It's all gone.
moldy weed before. It was nasty. You know, like
Yeah, fuck that.
you cough to hell.
It's like shit, I'm
didn't taste
sure.
good.
Fuck that.
No, don't say that, JD. Don't be none. I mean, who cares what he says? I'm the one who asked the question. You know, everyone was
That's what
talking
I'm
to me.
saying.
It's all
JD,
good.
it's fine.
Yeah, don't get
Yeah.
mad. I wanted everyone to say their opinions, man.
Multiple ideas are good because sometimes you can combine two ideas to come up with something because we're not all working in the same environment. You know.
Right.
I have no opinion other than
Thank you.
I would throw it away. But if you could find a way to restore it, then do it.
No, there's no natural way to do that. I mean,
I'm
you could
sorry
try
that
kill the
happened
mold,
to you.
but it'd be chemicals, and
Yeah,
you don't
that
want to smoke
sucks,
that
dude.
anyway.
It's
that really
part
does
of
suck
the.
shit.
It's part of the fucking program.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
know, you could make a fuck ton of RSO,
Well,
and
yeah.
that would be good.
I think Jezzy needs some RSO over
You
there.
know, I did not know that was how RSO was made until you guys said it.
It's quite the process.
And even that, there's different ways of making it depending on what type of RSO you're making. So there's a lot of different, ways to do
Yeah.
everything.
It's pretty
I
well
bought
processed.
RSO before. It was like in a syringe.
Tastes like total shit too.
Yeah, it's so sticky and weird.
The first time I fucked up and put it on the back of my teeth, and it was stuck to my teeth for fucking hours. Like it would not come off my teeth.
I
That's
did a
happened
whole
to me
syringe.
too.
I did a whole syringe of that shit and it didn't do nothing for me.
Oh my
What the
god,
fuck?
you're
Fuck
nuts.
ever.
Were you drunk already?
It must
No,
not have been no good.
It was supposed to be good fucking shit. Like I paid like $80 for it at a fucking dispensary in Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
And I did the whole fucking syringe and it didn't do shit.
Okay.
I would not do the whole thing. It doesn't matter if you got a good one.
For real,
You
you're
made
only
the
supposed to
choice
take,
to
like,
do
a
the whole
piece of it.
thing.
Well, I did a little
Do it
bit
a tea at a
first and
time.
didn't feel anything, so I did the rest of it. And still didn't feel anything.
Motherfucking
Right.
tripping ass.
Oh.
He be drinking
would
a whole
never do a
bottle
whole
of fucking Jameson too, acting like he ain't
Yeah.
drunk.
Like, he's
You
up
feel
on that
something then.
Jameson.
I don't
Nah.
drink a whole bottle.
He's all right. No, he's good.
Yeah,
think
no,
that's pretty
country.
good.
I'm not even going to take a chance. I'm just going to toss them. I don't even want them complete. I don't even want to dry them in there with the same room.
Yeah. Are they in the
Yeah.
same room right now?
Fuck no.
Okay.
I don't know. You got a microscope? Get in there and just like cut out the moldy and.
Nope.
Well, when he opened it, it looked like the mold was like half of the size of the bud. You know what I'm saying?
No
Like
shit.
when he opened it, yeah, it was, to me in the camera, it looked like a lot was in there.
But it still travels.
But it was a
through,
big ass
like,
fucking
the
bud,
plant.
yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think the spores would fall down and be going down.
Yeah, they'll be everywhere. But,
Like I say, you just got to dial it in. I had
Mhm.
lighting issues, and then I had heating issues, and now I got humidity issues. It'll get dialed in.
Yeah, you're
What are
gonna be
you
an
indoors?
expert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in an RV, so I'm like only half indoors.
Oh. Okay, I understand. You need
Be right back.
ventilation.
Hopefully, no, just kidding.
I will
you have a
be
fan on
right back.
Awesome, JD.
You have like an
I said
oscillating fan
hopefully
on?
not, and then you
I know
Yeah,
you said
didn't
that.
want it.
That's all I had.
Well,
Weird.
okay. No exhaust fan.
Yeah.
Just a fan blowing on them for you.
Yeah,
I'll
just
be right back too.
it's just like the 10-inch oscillating fan,
Yeah.
and then I had my swamp cooler in there, but that just wasn't enough to keep circulation at the top because man, I grew some bushes. They were just inches from the light, so it was constantly hot up there by the light.
Yep. Yeah, it gets
Bless
a little
the Lord.
swampy up with my light too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's fucked.
Yeah, that's crazy. When are you starting your next grow?
Well, I'm waiting. I was supposed to get some auto blue dreams in by the 5th, but this company, I got my order. They received my money. They purchased everything. I guess they were ordering from somewhere else and sending them to me or some crazy shit. And I've never received a tracking number or nothing. So Monday I'm going to call them and be like, what the fuck?
Right.
So I want to try some autos. And I love Blue Dream. So I'm just going to experiment with some autos for the winter.
So at this point, you've run into so many different issues that you're going to know what to avoid with your next grow. Yeah.
And
how many grows have you done?
Indoor, I'm on number 4. Outdoor, God, years worth.
Okay.
This is the 4th grow in the RV?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, first time getting the rot?
Weed.
Yes. First time getting the rot, yeah. But I've got it dialed in, man. Yo, Jimmy, if you saw the video, if you see it, man, I'm telling you, buds that just fill my palm, dude.
Yeah.
I'm growing like that.
Yeah, it was nice seeing the updates. It sucks that happened.
I know. It looked so good.
Can you buy plants at the dispensary there?
No, sir.
Oh, they have them here at the dispensary. You can buy like different plants.
Yeah, there ain't a dispensary around here that would sell a clone or something. Nope.
No.
None around here.
Yeah. They're like $12 a piece. They're
$12 at the dispensary here.
I have a question about your grow. So, you know how they got so big? Do you think that it was because they were overcooked?
No.
No? Okay.
No. That's good feeding and good lighting.
Okay.
You know, that's happy plant. Simple as that. Big fat plant, tall. Yep, happy plant. Whatever you were doing was right until you probably just got too close to the light. You know?
Back in the 90s, I used to grow, and I had like one of those Lowe's, you know, those big parking lot headlights that they put in the parking lots.
Okay.
And I ran it 24 hours for like 6 weeks, and then I switched it to 12 and 12, and it worked out perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was back in the day, but things changed now. And they have like new technology.
Yeah, then you got your electric bill.
Yeah. But yeah, I ran them 24 hours a day for like 6 weeks, and then 12 and 12.
What's up, Christian?
I'm experimenting with the 11-13. A little more dark. They say you get a better yield quicker. Well, you get the same yield quicker. So I'm like, quicker sounds good to me. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Right.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Yeah, you add an extra hour of darkness. So you get the same yield just like a week quicker.
The question is for Dog Pound. We're waiting.
Spit it out, Christian. What the fuck you waiting for?
What they talking about?
For real.
I think it's really stupid when people say, "Can I ask you a question?"
And then wait to actually freaking type it.
Yeah, just spit it out.
Uh-huh.
People be doing the most though, like
This
Tyler.
doesn't
Oh,
seem like a
I ain't
question.
doing shit.
You
Hope
always
you
doing
find
the most.
yourself. What?
I ain't doing nothing.
He's lost on purpose, I would think.
Yeah, I think.
Got another
What
couple
up,
years
Juanito?
before I do that.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Get the fuck
I'm
out of
thinking
there.
about the rest of the tiramisu cheesecake I have in the fridge right now.
You
Tiramisu.
haven't showed it to me.
And it's
You had
infused.
cake
I
It's
wanted to see it too.
milligrams.
I
You
want
got
to.
infused fucking cheesecake.
I'll show it to you when I get up. I cannot
look
get up
fancy?
right now. I'm really high.
Hey, Juan.
You got
Does it look
infused
fancy?
fucking
Yeah.
cheesecake.
Would you smoke
No,
some
it was a
indica?
little slice. It was a little slice. You could have got a whole cheesecake, but I just got one slice. What the fuck? I'm not.
That's fun. I never seen that at the dispensary yet.
Well, don't worry about it, okay?
No, I'm curious.
What? What?
Is Christian going to ask a question or what?
She never asked
Tyler.
a question.
Tyler.
All right, focus.
Okay.
Oh,
No, madam.
those are good nails. Those are the ones that actually do something when they scratch with them, huh? They real?
Yeah.
Press on. Oh, nice.
No, they're not. They're not real.
Oh, you suck.
2 points.
The real ones are so much better.
She got those $50 press-ons
Yeah.
at the shop.
Fucking dollar store.
I saw him for $3.99.
No,
Probably
$50
like
press-ons at the
$100
damn shop. What's she got?
I'll let y'all
It's
speculate.
so expensive now.
Jezzy.
My nails look like
$35 to go to the barber shop.
My nails cost $0
Jezzy,
goddamn
your nails
dollars.
are cute.
Your nails are cute. Are you gonna get anything fancy for October?
I don't know.
You
We're on the
should. You
same
should
level,
totally do something like black and orange.
Hey, show it again
So
because
I
I
need
didn't get
to
to
do
see it.
something that goes with my costume.
I
So I'm
wanna
not going
make
to talk
fun of
about what I'm going to
something.
do.
Show
Because
your
it's a
nails.
surprise.
Show your nails
Good
again.
night, Stoney.
Sweet
Bye.
dreams, Stony Crow.
No?
Yeah, I think Christian.
Hey,
is fucked up.
Tyler. I changed
ma'am.
my costume.
Nice, Tony.
What costume?
Not that you knew what my costume was, but I changed
It was going to be Jay Leno, I thought.
Because you pissed me off really bad yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I?
Because I don't remember. It wasn't towards me. It was towards someone else. And I was like, you're such a jerk.
Oh, man, what did I say?
And in fact, you've been a jerk to like everyone.
He's
It's
a
like
fucking
so
idiot.
rude.
I'm a fucking idiot, dude.
There was a fucked up conversation about how many missing people there are every year. It's like
Oh yeah,
half a
that's what it
million
was.
people a year are missing.
Yeah, it's like $500. It's like ridiculous.
Over
Yeah,
that.
We did have this
It was like
conversation.
It's like
600
in
to
the
700,000.
600,000s.
You know,
Yeah.
Hey, and you know who?
Hold on, wait.
And
Phoenix,
what? Hold on. Tyler had said that motherfucker
Phoenix.
doesn't know anybody who's missing.
Phoenix
I
is
don't.
the kidnapping capital of the world,
Don't, dude.
besides Mexico City.
I believe it.
Okay.
I mean, thank God I've never, I don't.
Huh?
You've never
don't know.
what?
Fuck does
Been
that happen?
kidnapped. Because I live in Arizona.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
Phoenix is
Is that why you live there? No basement.
number one.
Hey,
kidnapping
yeah, don't
capital
fucking
of the
live
world.
there. If your kid's gonna get stolen, what the fuck is happening over here?
I was
I
looking
don't
at
have
Phoenix.
any kids, though.
Do you know rent went
Oh.
up
So why would it
30%
matter?
in the last year in Phoenix?
If your kids got stolen, it wouldn't matter.
I don't have
Yeah.
kids.
If you did. Anyway, go ahead, Isaac.
Okay, whatever. You're annoying.
I said rent went up 30% in Phoenix in the last year.
I don't understand that. I've never known
I don't live
anybody
in
that
Phoenix,
randomly
but
goddamn
I
went
heard that
missing.
too.
Country for the
I will
rain.
state it again. I don't know anybody that goddamn randomly went missing. I don't.
You know what's fucked up though,
That's
Tyler?
my
Can I say
truth.
this? You know what
Yeah,
the
of
truth
course.
is though? The truth is you may not know any people that have gone missing,
Right.
right? But you claimed your cat was a stray missing cat, bitch. So what do you mean? You don't know any humans missing, but your fucking cat was missing. You swiped up somebody else's missing cat. How do you feel about yourself?
I don't know. You want to ask my cat? Because she don't speak English. She's Mexican, motherfucker.
Wait, what? You stole a cat? Wait a minute.
Yeah, he
stole a
found the cat. The cat was missing. He found the cat
The
and
cat
stole
found me, motherfucker. And I
Well,
put
Yeah,
out,
cat
and
thief.
I did put out shit on Facebook.
And he's a rat killer. Sick
I'm
fucker.
definitely a rat
He
killer.
uses machetes
Now
to
I'm
kill
starting-
rats.
How is that even comparable to a child?
It's not. I'm just saying. Bitch.
You baby
It's
rat
Bitch,
bullshit.
what? I
It's
treated this
bullshit.
cat amazing and took her in,
A
and
lot
that's
of people
comparable to
treat
me
animals
stealing
like
a
humans.
fucking child?
A lot
dare
of
you.
people compare
What is wrong
animals
with
Okay,
you,
but the
dude?
person misses their child, which was
Something
their
is
cat.
fucking wrong with you.
Oh,
No,
I know,
something's
but
wrong with you.
if someone lets their cat
motherfucker.
walk out the door, it's
I'm
their
just
own
saying.
fault. You know?
AZ would, hey,
Tyler's an
hey,
ignorant piece of shit,
What?
you know.
Tyler,
Hey.
who
That's
says
just my
that the
opinion.
owner didn't take good
AZ's
care of
about to
them?
be out. Like AZ's fucked up and ready to go to bed.
yeah, chill out, bro. Don't
Damn it,
start
boy,
doing
what's
crazy.
wrong?
I'm ready to listen to music and chill out.
Love you, brother. I love you very much.
All right, bye.
You all have a good night. Good night,
Have a good
Jezzy.
night.
Good night, Natalie. Good night,
Night.
Dog
Thanks for coming
Lips.
up, AZ. Cheers.
Good night, Jimmy. Good night, everybody
See
in
you, man.
chat. I'll
Good
see y'all
night.
later.
You good, brother.
Yeah, I just think it's real fucked up.
Wait, so
What's
Tyler,
fucked up?
what if
Yes.
the owner took
Come
good
on.
care of their cat too?
You don't know the crazy cat
So-
lady that
No,
hijacked every cat in the neighborhood?
I'm trying to talk to her.
I'll be right back.
The color, Jezzy.
I'm gonna get the tiramisu cheesecake. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
The Kama Sutra. That's got nothing to do with
The tiramisu cheesecake.
The
right?
munchies are more important right now.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh man.
What a dick, bro.
Fuck.
And yeah, you was talking shit to me, so fuck you, ho.
Who, what?
Well,
Not you, brother.
What you talking
I'm just
about?
I'm
bitch?
just bullshitting with Jez.
You ain't talking about nothing.
You ain't talking about nothing either.
You want to fuck with me, man? I will sit here and look at this screen with the stern face and point at you.
I'll be like, this, huh?
Don't you ever. Don't you goddamn ever.
Do it. Don't you ever
Oh.
what?
I don't know. I don't know how it went from a conversation of Fran being mad that kids were fucking taken away and missing to my cat. And is that comparable?
Cats are evil.
That's no. Doesn't even fucking make sense.
I'm just pointing out your cat
Pointing
was a
out
missing
what?
cat. Your cat was one of the missing cats. Like there's 600,000 missing people and how many missing animals in the fucking United States? Your cat was one of the missing also, is what I'm saying.
You think?
And what should I
You
have
sure it
done?
wasn't wild boar?
Should I have killed my cat?
You never know,
I
man.
don't
He don't
know,
know.
dude.
I mean, if it doesn't come with a collar on
He
it
didn't even
or a
try.
tag in its brain,
He didn't even try to find an owner.
Yeah, I don't wear a collar, Jimmy.
You
You're
did
saying-
not see him posting no lost
Thank you,
cat
thank you,
posts
Jimmy.
nowhere. He
I'm
just
just
put hands
saying.
on that cat.
Hey, I got a dog once because it followed.
Ah,
I got a dog once because it followed me home. Man,
Jennifer's stupid as
I
hell.
mean,
If my hey, if this cat, if this cat right now went missing, I would be upset and I would look. I would put out flyers.
Oh.
If my daughter went missing, that's not even comparable to my goddamn cat. What the hell are you
yeah,
talking about?
fuck. You'd be happy she'd gone for a couple days.
No, I wouldn't.
A peace of mind. She ate. No, I'm joking, dude.
I know you. Jennifer's stupid.
Tyler's stupid.
Jennifer's stupid as
You're
that.
fucking stupid, bitch. I don't
Hey,
give a
man.
fuck what you think. You're an ignorant piece
Why
of
you
shit.
gotta
You're
call
the
me
same
bitch?
guy. You're the same guy that said
Why you gotta call me
PTSD
ignorant?
didn't mean nothing unless somebody was in the war. You're
I
an
didn't say
ignorant
that.
piece of shit. Yes, you have said
Didn't
that.
say that.
Yes, the fuck you did.
I said it. I said it's different. I said it's different.
Nah, you literally acted like there was
Okay.
only like 2 reasons why someone would have PTSD.
Oh,
And it
did
was
I?
bullshit. Yeah, it was straight bullshit. You
You don't
told
need to be
somebody
in the military to have
they weren't
PTSD.
shit.
That has nothing to do with it.
Who the fuck is this?
I didn't say that.
No, I'm just stating you don't have to be in the military to have PTSD.
I didn't say it. I didn't say you had to be.
PTSD, freaking, that comes from all over, man.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Who is this? Oh, bitch, you just showed it on the stream, bitch.
Ooh,
What are you showing?
who is it?
Look at this goddamn spider.
Caught a damn spider. Oh my god, you caught a spider.
No spider. No spider. Spider bad. No spider.
Oh my god, kill it. Kill it, you dumbass.
Fucking huge.
Yeah, that's a tarantula. Kill that thing.
Funny as hell.
Why would you not kill it?
Jesus Christ. Jesus. I don't kill them. I usually catch them and put them outside, but goddamn. It's a big motherfucker.
Kill it.
That motherfucker's juicy. How do you step on something like that?
Pour some liquor underneath that phone case.
Out of fear?
That's not a phone case. That's a Tupperware. Well, that's actually what I usually keep my weed in, but like I didn't have any. I wasn't going to hit them with my ashtray or like my cup or nothing. I didn't have anything to cover it with, so I was like, oh shit. I quickly emptied out my weed Tupperware.
Pour some liquor underneath that phone case and
get him drunk. And then talk him into listening.
Throw it out. Throw everything out the door, bro.
Just grab your lighter and fill it full of butane, you know.
Don't do that. No, that's gonna fuck shit up.
Vapor.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Gas. He said gas.
Just a little pull.
Did you eat the cake without us, Natalie?
No, it's right here.
Lisa Loeb.
Let me cover the. So look, it shows you the 50 mg thing. I covered the dispensary name.
Yeah. I can't see it very well, but
I'm going to show you the cake. I'm just showing you the sticker where it shows 50. And now I'll show you the cake. Hold on. I'm going to turn my camera off. Hold on.
Is your finger broke?
I just have to cover the...
Bro, don't worry about her finger. Shut the fuck up, Tyler, because I'm not going to keep listening to you being a piece of shit, bro. I've noticed you. You moved on from talking shit to me to talking shit to Natalie, and I'm not with that shit. Nobody wants to hear you constantly talking shit to her. You get that?
Him. I was curious. I hope she's okay. Is that fair enough?
Leave her the fuck alone and shut the fuck up to her.
Thanks, Jezzy. Okay. Sorry, I was licking my fingers because it like fell. It's so good. Oh my god.
Yeah, lick them fingers.
Okay. Oh my god. So it like fell apart, but I'll try to put it back together.
I was gonna say it looked like someone bit it.
I ate some of it earlier. Oh my god.
Didn't fall apart. It got eaten.
Making a mess. I can't even see shit.
Okay, I can't.
Put it in front of your face. Just hold it in front of your face. Hold it in front of your face. Like it's gotta go in front of your face.
Other way.
In front of your face. Like
literally.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There we go.
Now closer. It almost looks like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich from a distance. What the fuck
right?
are you looking at?
Or like a Fig Newton.
Yeah, okay, wait. I'll show you. I'll show you. Ready? Okay.
It's like there's cake and then there's topping to the side. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Almost looks like scrambled eggs.
No.
It really does look just like a damn quiche, though.
See the tiramisu in there?
Yeah.
See that in the bottom?
Yeah.
What makes
Yeah.
it?
And that's
That
like
black
the
tar
top.
heroin?
No,
No. Too bad.
definitely not.
This motherfucker. Damn it,
This is so
Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Come on. It's just all about the fun.
You smoking
You know?
crack over there?
What? I don't know. I only smoke pot.
Mm.
I mean, I'd probably freaking, do a line or something if someone busted it out in front of me. But I really, I don't hit the rock. Haven't done that since like 95, 96.
Fucking Tyler left and said, "This is gross."
Uh,
I don't give a shit what he thinks. That's so funny, though. Now we know, Natalie. If we want him to leave the fucking panel, you just go eat a piece of cake. Okay?
Good.
okay.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah? How good is it?
Yeah, like, what's it taste like?
Yeah.
Like tiramisu?
Yeah, like what it
Ooh.
tastes like. Explain. If nobody's ever had it, explain
Right.
what it would taste like to you.
Like,
Okay,
is it
so like cappuccino-y cake.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. Like a flaky puff, though? Is it? Well, come on. What's the texture?
It's got some cheesecake texture.
Okay.
And
What's the black
it's got
stuff?
some crust. It's got some crust.
Okay, a little crunch to it too. Nice, nice.
And it's got some frosting.
Is it like really sweet or just lightly sweetened?
Lightly sweetened.
Nice.
Oh, that's the best.
And I'm gonna get so high off of it.
Oh
this
yeah.
troll. This
It's only
troll in the
50.
chat,
It's
bro.
only 50. Come on. How high are you gonna get off of 50?
Well, I've
Did
already
you have
smoked
another
a
one
joint.
earlier?
I ate.
Oh, okay.
This is funny.
Okay.
Wait, I know how to eat edibles.
I was just wondering. I'm not trying to criticize or anything. No.
You seem like you're trying to get me to eat like a lot of edibles so I could.
No, I was just kind of wondering. I was like, well,
I think that's what you're trying to
50
do.
mil really isn't a whole hell of a lot.
Coro?
To me, it is. I mean, you're right. It kind of isn't.
What? Who? El Coro? Jimmy, what did you fall off to land in here? Well, let's just say I've been over here. I've been here before.
All right. Right here. This troll right here won comment of the month. Are y'all listening? This stupid bitch commented on my caramel apple fudge video.
Oh, yeah?
This bitch said, "I don't think you have a THC issue. You have a food issue."
What a cunt. What a fucking cunt. Fuck you, Betty Boop. You fucking
I got a food issue. I like food. I like food too much, man. My belly tells me like it.
You don't get to be a fucking... Yeah, you don't get to the 300 club without fucking not liking food, okay?
I know, right?
I love food.
Really, though? It's
Food
always
is the
my
reason
first
for
question.
life.
Like, what did you have for dinner? I love knowing what people had for dinner.
Oh, I had infused mac and cheese.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was 250 milligrams.
Oh,
so that's why
yeah.
I feel like the 50 is going to like push me over the
edge.
edge.
Yeah. Now that you're going for like 300, yeah, that's enough. Yeah. Don't go.
Jezzy, what are your thoughts on that? I'm never getting it again, though. It was gross. I didn't like it.
What?
Like, I didn't like the mac and cheese. It was gross. It was too
Oh,
much.
okay. I was going to say that flaky puff thing was gross. You looked like you were enjoying it.
Natalie, I'm telling you, get the hot chocolate. I love like the 50 milligram hot chocolates. I don't like the 70s. The 70s at one time is a little too much, but I love the 50 milligram hot chocolates, like a silky smooth hot chocolate. Oh, it's good.
Okay, I'll get it. So wait, do they sell like the packet? And then you have to make it. Okay, I'm down. I love hot chocolate. And then when it gets cold,
they do here. I don't know what they have where you're at, but ask about it. They got a hot chocolate, like a 50 milligram hot chocolate. Try it. Try it.
You know what I noticed? They have soda.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
that.
I had a fruit punch a couple weeks ago that was awesome.
Yeah, how many
100
milligrams
mil-
was it?
It was only 100 mil, but I just banged it like it was a freaking any other drink, right? And it worked out pretty good because it helped kick it in a little quicker and whatnot. I mean, I was
It
pretty
tasted
fucking
good?
lit.
Did it taste good?
And what?
Yeah, it was like tropical. Yeah, there was very, very little weed flavor in it. You could taste it, but it was very tropical fruit. So it was like Hawaiian punch type thing. And
Yeah.
it was freaking.
What
It
you
was like
smoking
sip.
on?
I was like, oh, this is good.
Yeah. I'll
Should've
try
really
it. I
skipped
definitely
it,
will.
but,
Oh, where'd he go? I was getting him. Where'd he go?
Wow.
Hi, everyone. This is
Hi.
me. I'm like dog ass tired and hurting, and I just can't fall asleep.
Well, we're here to lift
You look like a
up.
stray puppy.
I am. Take
You
me
will
home,
get through
Snoopy.
this.
Why, you gonna come over and give me a massage? I could use two of them right now. Shit.
Last time I got a massage, I got married.
Why don't you know that I'm with Jezzy, so I'm not gonna give you
I don't give a
a
fuck. There was nothing sexual about that. It's been a long goddamn day, woman. I could use a massage.
Okay, anything about you in a massage is automatically sexual, right, Jezzy?
Girl, get your mind out the gutter. Damn.
Depends what he's paying.
Kids
Right.
not what?
I mean, it depends on what
Oh,
you
he's
massage.
paying?
It really do though. Depends how much he's paying.
How much are you paying, Lost Dog? Dog pound.
What?
That bitch don't put the night.
What's the amount? Jezzy, look at my eyes. I'm like way high.
No, we can't see your eyes.
They're about as open as mine are. So
open them.
Actually, she looks Japanese.
Yeah, you look super high today.
I know.
That's good though.
I know.
At least
So,
we're having a good time.
can I ask Azel, you know how like you like, I was gonna say, can I be by Jezzy? Is that okay?
I know my little OCD was kicking in. I'm weird. Like they're both wearing blue shirts down there. That's
He's like,
okay.
no.
I'm just high as fuck.
Jezzy, you're cute.
That's okay. I'm lazy. I like it on the bottom.
Oh my.
Dog pound.
I'll tell her how it is.
I cannot believe my eyes. I'm like shocked.
You always look high. Why are you so shocked now?
Oh, El Coro.
They look
We're the
like
Coro.
extremely high today.
You want to see something funny, Azel?
Of course I do.
I was gonna make this my avatar today.
Ooh.
Stop it.
I love
Not
it.
kidding. It's funny, right? I have them both ready. Boo. I see
Boo.
you.
Song, Hachi. That's a good song.
You came in with boo, bitch. What the fuck is this?
Look, if I was a ghost, that's exactly what the fuck I'd be like. Boo, bitch. Exactly what I'd do.
I love all your avatars, you guys. They're great.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, we need
You're
to make you one
welcome.
too.
What?
We need to make you one too.
What?
Yeah.
Fancy Halloweeny avatar.
I want to have a witch hat on.
You know, and I was just thinking that too. Like, I have not made a witch yet,
There you
so I
Here's
could
one
try
for
and
you.
make like a witch. That'd be dope.
Oh my gosh, Dog Pound. That reminds me of Frankenstein, so you should do something
was
like
it?
that.
Can you show me again?
Yeah.
going on, you cunning?
Hey,
that, that wasn't the one you
Hey, Ann.
chose,
Hey,
motherfucker.
That was the one.
I swear it was a different one.
Oh, I had the eyeball, and I got a few different ones here.
I'm just visiting, so I had to act quick.
Oh, black sheep over here.
Right? You got a busy weekend. He's always busy on the weekends. Fuck yeah, I'm surprised you came up. That's cool though. I appreciate you coming up to talk to Dog Pound about that.
Oh yeah, need something to do.
Right?
I was lurking anyways,
That's what I was saying about your panels. You don't never fucking do StreamYard panels. I think those are easier to join.
I'm sorry, because I just hate the audio drives me batty on StreamYards. It really does, because you hear every little drop of whatever, and people on the phone background, and just typical shit. You get the same thing on Zoom, but it's not as annoying. It doesn't. There's all the little clicks and.
He's not a gamer. He's not a gamer, man. Because when you're on Xbox and on Xbox Live, you fucking hear everything in the background. Some dude's little sister kicking the shit out of the dog. All kinds
Yeah. I hate it. I hate that shit. And that's what you get on StreamYard, because it's like, but StreamYard adds all these little quirky things like echoes that fucking no one can chase, or you'll mute this guy and the echo will move to the next guy, And it's like, that type of stuff just drives me freaking
I definitely have noticed like I have sound issues, and we do have sound issues, but we get past it.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people have shitty connections too, though.
Yeah,
you can't blame it all on
they do. A lot of it is the shitty connections and all that. And the thing with StreamYards is the StreamYards uses your internet connection to be like your OBS, right? So if you go without OBS and use Zoom, you get a better thing because your system, your internet provider, your internet bandwidth isn't working as hard to stream, So it's like over here when I'm on StreamYards all the time, you'll see my camera spinning because I live in the woods, but and that very rarely happens on Zoom.
I don't see nothing spinning.
Well, you'll see my camera. I hesitate. You'll see. I'll look like I'm fucking stalled or whatever. It happens.
So, to get into Zoom, what do you have to do? Do you have to like use your email address or something?
You just kind of like log into Zoom.com.
Okay.
Well, on the computer, it makes you download something to get into.
Yeah, you do have to download something. Even on the phone, you have to download something. But you just go in. What I like best about it is I have no schmeckelbombers.
Right.
Oh,
I tried one time.
Everybody needs schmeckle bombing on occasion. Come on,
you still could, can't you?
Well, it's harder because nobody comes up because I don't put the link in the chat, so the random idiots don't show up,
Oh, okay.
It's like
that's the fun shit.
I see.
I like my channel and I want to keep it. I don't want to have to do a 3-month freaking sit down just because like someone freaking pawn bombed me and reported me. I've seen it happen too many times. So,
Yeah, I got a 90-day for showing a movie.
Yeah. So, like, fuck yeah, I don't want to do a 90-day because someone popped up freaking,
Ooh,
and I couldn't kick him out quick enough,
I found a whole list of uncopyrighted movies, like 100 plus of them. What would you guys think if I just started showing like uncopyrighted movies, or should I make a new channel for that? I don't know.
I don't think you should.
What are you showing your channel to begin with?
I really don't think you should even bother with it. I think
Jezzy, I love it.
I mean,
So honest.
No, I'm talking to like a StreamYard panel with like 5 or 6 people and play the movie. We can all just make fun of it for 2 hours.
Yeah. I hear that. That sounds like I actually wanted to do that.
Test it out and see what happens.
We'll
all be there.
I asked my the people that hang out on my channel if they wanted to do freaking like a watch, private
private watch party.
Private watch parties. Just fucking watch old westerns on Sunday afternoons and
get baked. I thought about it.
And like nobody wanted to do it, so I was like,
yeah, but not private. You want the chat there. You want to include people.
Well, yeah, but you do it. I was going to say members. Do the membership thing because like I haven't done the membership thing, but I was trying to freaking find something you could offer. Because like I don't want to do all the fucking editing crap that I have to. That most of them do, like all the fucking behind the scenes footage and all that stuff.
I don't want
to have to make more content to have memberships. You know what I mean? I haven't had enough time making the content I do.
See, I used to try and make content.
Yeah.
Now I just do what makes me happy. If I want to smile for the night, we'll do some video games. If I want to relax and just jam and talk to people, we'll do a jam night. You know?
Cool.
I stopped making content. I got tired of trying to figure out what I'm going to do and which night I'm going to do it and when's this and when's that. And now I just fuck it. I want to go out and do what I want to do.
I'm going to make some mac and cheese. I'll be right back.
All right. More mac and cheese, huh? Copyright all of the movies and then play them.
What did she say earlier? The macaroni and cheese earlier was from a place. Did she say it was from a place that infused it with weed? And this
but like I'm gonna just make like regular mac and cheese right now. I'm just gonna warm it up.
Different.
Yeah, different.
Macaroni and cheese in a cup.
YouTube will finalize your ass. Like if you go and start like copywriting YouTube movies, like just trying to fuck with YouTube, they'll just kill your channel.
You know what's weird? You know what I noticed recently? They were even putting YouTube's got a YouTube audio library that you can use their fucking music for free. And a lot of them you can use without having to put anything in the description box. Well, they started putting it in the description box. Like they're putting ads on videos and they're like, listen ad free with YouTube Premium. And they're showing the fucking copyright free songs like tagged in the description box. Ain't that some bullshit? Like the intro, my intros that I use, those are like copyright free things, and they're picking up that and like listing it in my description box.
Huh.
Weird.
I thought that was ridiculous.
They list it in your description. Oh, that's because of the they did the what do you call it? Chapters? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. What's that? What they did? Kind of
well, see, I think the reason why they do that is because they run ads on people's content, even if the person's content isn't getting profit off the ad. Like sometimes you go to people's channels and you do like autoplay on their playlist. Ads play even if they're not monetized. So the website.
That's what they updated this year. I'm pretty sure it was the beginning of this year. They said they did that. They updated the terms.
They finally.
I think they have to cite for legal reasons.
Yeah, no, they finally admitted to doing it because they've been doing it for quite a while.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Now they put it in their fucking guidelines that they can do it.
Yeah, exactly. They've been doing it quite a while.
No, but I think because they're all going to be like shitty ass, most of them black and white movies that nobody's going to like. So I can't imagine some of the comments people are going to come up with on that shit.
Yeah, it's just old shit. It's old. What do they used to call it? Freaking public domain.
Yeah. Debbie Does Dallas is on there. Debbie Does Dallas is copyright free. Did y'all know that?
Is anybody else seeing a strobe light in Lost Dog's camera, or is that just me?
Just you.
That's you.
Like every 15 to 20 seconds, there's a bright green flash on his screen. It's just me?
Just you.
Damn, that's weird.
I'll highlight them.
It's
I saw that happen
it's
on other
literally
people
like
when I was watching a panel. I was watching a live stream in the audience. I saw somebody's camera glitch out with green weird shit though.
It's literally like his green screen is turning off and on. That's kind of what it looks like.
Ooh, are you seeing ghosts?
Spoopy shit.
You know what it is?
Spoopy.
You know what it is? It's his monitor. You're seeing the difference in the lighting on his monitor when the scene changes or something.
Nah, it's that spooky dooky shit.
Yeah, because I can see it. Because now his shirt's a little brighter. Now it's darker. Or maybe his autofocus is going in and out.
You said it must be an orb.
Oh. Now he's fucking with the lighting.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I'm just looking at shit on a website here.
Like I said, now you're fucking with the lighting because now you're dark. Now you're bright. Now you're dark.
Oh, do you want to know what's even more fucking weird, Jezzy? Like this time, I'm gonna It's I may not be doing it when he's on full screen.
Wrong and point at you.
There's been this other weird glitch going on. People that have their cameras on, I noticed this past week, the camera, their square will do this weird glitch where their fucking camera like bounces and like shows black edges on the sides of their video. You know what I mean? Like it shows some weird edges on the sides.
Oh wow!
I just want you to know that, like, for legal reasons, I'm recording right now. I'm recording that this is happening, and I'm gonna send you the recording. Okay. It's only flashed a couple times while I'm recording, but what it shows when it flashes is Natalie's fucking picture, but not her avatar, her on-screen picture. Like when if she yes.
Tripping.
No, I'm not. Bitch, I'm recording and I'm going to send it to Jezzy. I can verify this shit.
You mean you're editing?
No. Look, let's see if it's still happening when I make it full screen. Because you'll have a much better... It may not happen when I do it full screen.
Can you just share screen?
Well, see, I don't think it's happening on any one side except mine. And we've had other trippy shit happen on my StreamYards before.
Share your screen.
He's like on a phone.
I'm on a phone.
Oh, sorry. No habla telephone.
Okay, but I recorded for a minute. I'm gonna stop recording now. I think I got enough for her to see what I was talking about. But it was just like it's like as if his screen is glitching, but whenever it glitches, the image it shows is Natalie sitting on her couch and her dining room behind her, and her head is kind of centered in the screen. I don't really know how to explain it. Other times that my StreamYard has glitched out, Jimmy, it was like an edge of somebody else's camera. And so I could see what was happening behind their avatar, even though they had their cameras turned off. So I've had StreamYards glitch up like this a couple times when I've been on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Crazy shits. I think it's StreamYard is a program that's a work in progress, and they keep adding shit the whole time. The whole time I've been using it, they just keep adding shit. Just like when you pay for it, you get more things and shit like that.
Yeah, they just they're getting better at it. I'll give them that.
Fuck you, Blackbird. Did you see that comment?
I love how he literally greeted every single person in the chat except me, and that's the first garbage ass thing he had to say to me.
Did he
Do
really?
better, Blackbird. Check the facts. He did. Yeah.
I don't know when he came in. When did he come in? Blackbird, you coming in sketchy? Let's see.
What's going on, Kiwi?
He said DP and Natalie.
Who the fuck Canadian woodchopper? Who the fuck?
Huh?
What, the French toast?
Hello.
Canadian woodchopper.
Wouldn't
you call in? I'm with you.
I mean, a lumberjack.
I've actually done a couple live streams from my phone, but it wasn't fun because you end up doing this the whole time, trying to read the chat.
I just want to show you guys the color of this.
Bear. Hold on. We gotta see this.
What What is she eating now?
Azel knows.
Gelato.
No,
it's the macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. Yeah.
Oh, that's that. Oh, damn. See the little cup of flaming
She's
hot
addicted
Cheetos,
to
mac
it,
and
man.
it's
I like the
flaming hot
flavor.
mac and cheese noodles.
I
And
like the
it's
flavor,
so
but
good.
I hate the noodle. Please show just one noodle. Show the people
Okay.
how floppy and disappointing one of those noodles are. Hold it closer to the camera. Look at that disappointing pasta noodle.
Those
It is
puny little curly cute
Probably
things.
only
It's
half
like
as
a-
disappointing as this cotton candy that is
it's
not
like a loose ass
cotton
egg noodle.
candy.
It's not a firm macaroni by no means.
Hi Kiwi. Hi Blackbird.
How you doing, Kiwi Bear?
It's so good, except for the noodle. You're right.
Son of a beach. This is amazing.
You know, the last time I saw El Coro was on a stream. He was turning on one of his tumblers. Like he had found some rocks and he put them in his tumbler and he was turning it on. And then he never ever fucking got on his stream again. And so for months, I've wondered what the fuck came of those tumbles, you know, because he's at a place where you can collect gemstones off the beach.
Last time I watched him, he was fingering the gems in a pile and like fingering through them and showing different ones. Super pretty.
You may have seen him after me. You may have already. I don't know. Sometimes those tumbles take a long time. I don't know. Sometimes it's a few days. Sometimes it's a few months. You leave a tumble on. There's a slow going gig. There's a lot of gemstones you can harvest like that here, but I've never been into it.
Oh my!
Don't know a lot about it.
Here. That is a cool.
Like you can find carnelian and amethyst and quartz and shit really abundantly here, but I don't, you know. I'm always outdoors, but I've never been the kind of person to stop, you know, try to dig around and find the right kind of rocks, or even know how to identify them in the rough form.
Oh man, you gotta do that sometime.
Dreaming big.
Yeah. Being able to identify them visually before they've been like polished, though, that's definitely.
It is a little challenging. It's the hardest part is
Jezzy, I'm putting crackers in. I'm putting the mac and cheese on saltines.
Weird.
When you see gemstones like in nature, they're all, you know, the exposed part is not what you think it's going to be. You know,
right?
They blend in real easily. Luckily, I get to find a lot of quartz and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, quartz is abundant here. Like you can just stomp at the ground a little bit and there's quartz. It's everywhere here. But you have to have a better eye to spot some of the better stuff, and there is better stuff in the ground here. Like you can easily find amethyst here if you're kicking around in the right place. Gold, carnelian's very common.
Yeah, theoretically we got a little gold here, but not much. There's a few other things that they used to mine around here. I forget what they were, but nothing really awesome.
I don't never find nothing good. Best thing I ever found, like on a beach, was a watch.
Ooh,
this you want to talk about finding? This is the best rock I've found. See that?
Yeah, we like sat down on the beach and I started digging out a spot for my feet.
You know how I found this? I crashed my mountain bike riding down a rain wash on a mountain.
That sucks.
It's a tomahawk rock.
Well,
you can see how it was worked. Yeah. So when I first got it, I thought it was more for carving because this is all smooth too. Look on this side. It's all worn smooth. So it felt like it was someone using it like this. You know? It fits perfectly. But I was told it's a tomahawk rock.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What if it's just a turd?
So Jezzy, tell us about the watch.
Like a Joe Dirt turd.
Hey,
it was a white rubber band, you know, like wristwatch, and it has like silver with like fake diamonds around it, you know, around the whole circle.
Yeah.
Actual diamonds?
Basic. No, I'm sure it was only like $20 worth, you know.
Oh yeah.
One of those kind of watches.
Oh yeah, so they're quartz and
But it was a cool thing to find.
Yeah.
Coolest thing I ever found on a beach. A wristwatch.
I have a whole bunch of really cool seashells on that shelf over there. But this is the coolest one I've ever found on a beach. And it's like some kind of...
Oh, wow.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Can we zoom in a little more? Move your hand out of the way and show us what this is exactly. What the fuck is this,
It's just like a rough-ass little coral. See, you got a little flat bottom. Like they just kept growing on top of each other over and over again.
That looks cool.
I found it on Tybee Island off of Savannah. And it was like I was there at 3 o'clock in the morning smoking a blunt. And we found a sand dollar and this and a couple other seashells. But I couldn't believe I found this shit. I love it.
That's crazy. The bottom is the part where you can kind of tell it's like, real.
Coral.
Yeah. Like it was attached to something. It kind of broke off.
Ben and you said barnacles.
Coral. That's not like local coral, is it? You guys got coral down there? I thought you'd have to go a little further south for that, but I know nothing, so I'm just guessing. Guess you didn't hear that. But, well.
I don't know nothing about. I've only ever been in.
I needed
freshwater.
To point at people and to know if they're human or alien. Oh.
What? Natalie's an alien. So
I thought we were all aliens.
I am.
That's hilarious, and she says she needed an app to point at people to see if they're fucking alien.
Yeah. I thought we were all already aliens. Fuck. Didn't we come here from above?
Most are obvious aliens.
Yukon Ann, you can test it out on me. Because I'm an alien.
Since Ben Onion said it like 4 or 5 times, let's make sure we acknowledge that those are barnacles for his sake. Barnacles. They were barnacles. Deep barnacles that I found. Not coral. Barnacles.
Well,
make sure we all know. He knows everything, so it's definitely barnacles.
El Coro is the ocean master. He says barnacles, oysters, and coral.
Yes.
So I'm going with El Coro.
Ben Indian knows everything, though, so definitely give him a chance to prove us all wrong.
Ben Inya. Why?
God bless my barnacles. I love them.
Of course Ben knows everything. Just ask him. He'll tell you.
We are the aliens. That's why we all have that one little speck of DNA from Africa.
I'm a freaking alien.
We all are.
Well, I mean, I don't know about that.
We're not of this earth. Why do you think you got that? Have you ever had your DNA? You got that one little speck in there from Africa. So we all come from over there. That's where they landed.
You ever seen an alien?
Mm-hmm. You ever watch those, Egyptian things and stuff, man? Come on, they had a model airplane. Come on, they drew pictures of spacemen.
But have you ever seen an alien?
I'm telling you, we are. We just haven't figured out how to get back to where they dropped us off from.
That's what Elon Musk's been trying to do for years.
Oh, I think man's been trying to get back up there since the day one.
Everybody's falling for the Elon Muscular.
He's just trying to get home, back to Mars.
An Apache gunship. There you go, El Coro. You flying over Afghanistan at the moment? Wow.
Natalie, how you feeling over there?
I feel like I need to drink water.
Yes, stay hydrated. Drink your water, bitch. Drink your water. Yes. Everyone should drink their goddamn water. I got a big motherfucking glass of water. I keep it on deck.
Yeah,
What else you got, Asshole?
Well, John gave me HPV, so there's that. No, I'm just kidding.
He does have it. He said so.
Yeah, man. I didn't know you went to Montana. What the fuck you doing in the Montanas?
Turns out I'm the only gay in the community that hasn't.
Yeah, you are. You're the only gay that hasn't gone to Montana.
Everybody else went over there got some spider hole. I passed it up. I don't know. But well, you know what? This is the thing. When I've looked at people traveling to Montana, I'm like, oh, this place looks kind of beautiful, but also it looks very goddamn dry. Very goddamn dry.
I feel
like if you got lost in the wilderness in Georgia, you'd eventually stumble across a fruit or a plant that you could eat. And you know, if you didn't have a great,
not here, honey, not here.
if you didn't have like a source of water, you could probably just find a large leaf in the morning and collect dew off of it because it's so goddamn humid. But you can't do that shit in Montana. That shit's so dry. That shit looked very fucking dry. And I just didn't know.
There's no fucking trees, man. Come on.
Yeah, and no grass. Honestly, that's the thing that when people out west show me the scenery, I'm just like, where's the goddamn grass?
Right.
No grasses.
You guys know what trees are? Come on, man. Fucking nothing but dirt and rocks.
I guess, like, you know, I grew up in Georgia, so it's kind of subtropical, very lush, very wet, lots of plants, lots of diversity.
I grew up in New England, and I'm still there, man. Anywhere I go, there's a pond, a lake, a stream, you know.
Yeah, I love it. I do love it over here. I don't know if I'd ever. Yeah. When I did live out west for a little while, and I enjoyed it. What I enjoyed about it was dry heat. Dry heat's a thing, so like it gets hot over there, but it doesn't feel the same. Like 94 degrees in Utah, pleasant. 94 degrees in Georgia, oppressive.
Hey, I spent a few months down there in where the hell was I living? Marietta. I was working in Decatur.
Damn, yeah.
I was working in Decatur and living in Marietta. And, oh man, beautiful.
I bet you learned how to drive. I bet you learned how to drive really goddamn fast when you lived in Atlanta, didn't you?
Actually, I was quite bored with living. I was quite bored out there because your speed limits were so low.
That's hilarious. See, okay, so to me, as a person who doesn't live in Atlanta, I lived in a few cities. Okay, I've lived in Columbus, Georgia, which is the second most populous city in Georgia, and I drive through Atlanta a lot. And so for me, I feel like you acquire learning how to drive at high speeds and slow down and get off exits on 8-lane highways.
Yeah.
Do I look like I was flaming hot anything on my face?
Yeah. And spent a lifetime driving trucks, so yeah, not afraid of traffic.
Yes.
You know?
Oh yeah, you did used to be a trucker, so there's not shit you're right. So for me, like Atlanta's very stupefying, but mostly it's the speed. It's like it's how quickly people speed and shift lanes.
Yeah. We call that cowboying. You just woo, 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 woo. Yeah.
And so you were a trucker. You know that space that a trucker leaves in front of the truck so people don't die.
Yeah. It's a safety zone.
Yeah. I try to stay out that space, but not everybody do that. So in Atlanta, if there's 4.5 inches in front of your car, people are going to try to scoot in there. You know, like it's just.
I'm well aware. I'm well aware. It's the city. That's city driving, and it's pretty much universal. Anytime you get near a city, people drive like that. Because everybody in a city is in a fucking hurry.
Also, I don't know if y'all know this, but like the main routes in Atlanta were picked by cows, and so when Atlanta was kind of rural, they used to herd the cows through the city, and the path that the cows took are what turned into Peachtree Street and all the downtown roads. And the reason why the city is compact and the interstates are fucked is because they let cows determine where the roads are going to be.
Well, that's how the whole New England is. It's horse paths and cow paths. Especially if you really want to get into horse path town, you got to go down to the coast. You got to go to Gloucester. You go to Gloucester. It's the narrowest. You can't take trucks into the city. You have to park outside the city and to go deliver. You get a smaller van to bring stuff in. Because there's no parking. There's no.
Yeah.
Everything's
like when you see signage.
Streets. It's all, there are cobblestone roads that were made for horse and buggy, and
right.
and
all those signs with like heading warnings and like weight warnings and shit created for cities like that.
Yeah.
So you can circumnavigate it.
Yeah. So,
oh my God. Jezzy, check it out. I'm on Google Earth and I just found a house with a purple roof.
Isn't that awesome?
How do people even get a purple roof? What the fuck do you do?
You pay money.
Pay
Some
money.
roofs you can just paint.
Oh shit, Hachi! I fucked heavily with you. I've been in most of those cities. Most of those cities.
Yeah.
You lived in them or visited them?
I've lived in Columbus. Columbus is up against Fort Benning. So if you live in Columbus, you against Fort Benning. You can't get on Fort Benning unless you're military.
Mm-hmm.
But I've lived in most of the major cities of Georgia and a whole lot of the small towns. Because usually, like the T is, if you live in a larger city in Georgia, the rent is outrageous, and you tend to move just outside of wherever you're working. And so. Like I like to go real rural. I love to be in the country. It's just harder to find property out in the country. So I'd rather drive 45 minutes to work and be in the country than live in a bad neighborhood.
Yeah, that's the way I've always been. An hour drive is like, acceptable.
Yeah.
But the best thing about my time in Atlanta though is I got the opportunity to drive out to Savannah a couple times, and that was awesome.
That is a beautiful fucking city.
Yeah, it is. It is. And just getting there from Atlanta, from that area is, an adventure in itself because it's really, hick back road, 2-lane shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I love that. I love that. So it was awesome.
Now, Jimmy, did you ever get out there to them trucker casinos, a little southwest there?
What's that? The trucker what?
The casinos out there.
I never really went into casinos. I've been to a couple, but I never really did because let's just say I get that feeling and I'll go in there and blow everything and So I learned at an early age not to do that.
No, when I was driving cross country, they used to call them trucker casinos because they'd give you $5. All you gotta do is show your CDL. They'd give you $5 and welcome you in the door.
Oh, there you go.
So, but you could sit out. You could sit out in the parking lot. Just listen on your CB. People would lose their ass. Be out in the parking lot selling fuel, all kinds of shit, man.
Oh yeah. I hear what you're saying there. Yeah, I've sold some equipment.
Oh yeah, cool. Man.
I've also bought some equipment while I was out there too. So But,
hey, it's a good way to outfit a truck, man. Go to a casino. Sit in the parking lot.
Have you, off topic, have you ever driven through Paducah, Kentucky?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Y'all,
I've partied
Paducah is I lived in Louisville. Paducah is the most scenic, to me, it's the most beautiful city in Kentucky. It's against a river. It's got a railroad right there between the city and the river. They got a river walk that runs most of the length of the city. It's a little bitty downtown city.
Nice to drive through. Trust me. It's only. I used to live in Vienna, Illinois, party in Paducah all the time. It's only nice to drive through.
It's so beautiful. It's such a pretty little town. I always thought I'd like to live there. I lived in Louisville though.
No, bunch of dude. You being
never
gay
hear
in
people talk
Paducah,
about Kentucky.
you're out of your mind.
Honey, I'm gay in Georgia, in backwoods, boom tickle stick, Georgia. I have been my whole life. Like that's not, that ain't a thing for me because I vocally here, y'all clock it because you hear it in my voice, but I don't present very effeminate. I don't like run around with a rainbow cape, and I kind of look really, I pass. People see me and like, oh, that's a dude. They don't immediately think, oh, that's a big old homosexual coming through here. So like, I've not actually had a lot of problems in the small towns I've lived in. I actually had a lot more problems when I lived up north than I do in the south. Like I dealt with a lot more homophobia up north and out west than I did here in Georgia. But that's because in the south, up north would be. I lived in Louisville. Louisville was pretty good. Missouri was very homophobic. Okay. Utah I lived in, and Utah's full of opinions and Mormonism. So there's that.
Utah,
but here in Georgia, like people are raised like even if they don't like what you are, they're sweet enough not to tell you about yourself. They'll just they'll just give you some sweet tea and they're like, God bless you, and they'll get on with their day. The rudest thing people will say to you usually is, have a blessed day. That's usually the ugliest people get in the South. Or they'll be like, God bless you to your face. But most people won't, read you the absolute filth in the South.
Bless your heart. Oh.
But here, even if you don't like somebody, you'll hold the door for them. You know what I mean? You was just raised right.
Yeah,
but up north, when I was in Missouri, people would look at you like you hit them.
It's funny that you say
if you stopped and held the door.
Missouri. No, Missouri isn't even north of anything.
Well, what I mean is anything above the Mason-Dixon. Like if you go
above the Mason-Dixon.
If you go, I think it is actually.
Not really. It might be.
I think the Mason-Dixon passes
maybe a corner
the southern part, the southern part of Missouri. But I think that like if you go outside of Tennessee, what I consider Southern hospitality kind of changes. If you go further west than, I guess, Texas, Southern hospitality changes. It's just there is a region where what I consider Southern hospitality exists, and then outside of that, there is very much. It's not people are rude.
Well, I'll tell you something.
It's just people don't go out of their way to be overly nice.
You're right. Once you go south of I-80, you can get people get better.
Yeah. It's not that people are necessarily just fucking assholes. They just don't go out of their way to be very accommodating.
Yeah. The further south you go from I-80, the better they get. And the same thing with the Mississippi River.
I'm a mile south of I-80. Jimmy, I'm a mile south of I-80 where I'm living. Literally a mile south of I-80. I'm all right, you motherfucker. What the hell? Oh,
well, you're on the right side. Come on, man. You're on the right side. Come on.
Don't knock yourself.
And besides, you're in a van. You're just stopping by. You don't live there.
I just, I lived outside of the South for a while. I thought because I'm in I'm a part of a subculture that's not greatly accepted in the South. Maybe I'll move to a larger city. Maybe I'll move out west. Maybe I'll go to a different place and it'll be different. But what I actually experienced was like I wanted to go the fuck home. I wanted to go back to the dirty. I wanted to be in the South. I felt like country people were nicer. Yeah. Like I will take like toothless, barefoot rednecks at a corner gas station any day over like a sedity bitch in Utah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Southern people are better.
I don't know about better. They just a little kinder about the way they do.
Kinder. So I mean,
hold on.
That's like built into who they are,
Yeah. Yeah.
Azel, talking about the pill problem in Georgia, because like Southern Illinois, Northern Kentucky.
Well, that's not just Georgia. That's everywhere. That's everywhere. And actually, I almost got caught up in that shit. Like, I think a lot of people do get caught up in that shit. I had a few friends die in the pill epidemic. I think people get injuries and end up getting prescriptions for painkillers. They take them to treat their pain symptoms, but become chemically addicted and then eventually find themselves doing whatever it takes to get the fix they need and ruin their lives because of pills. I've seen it happening since like maybe the 2000s. You know, it was like the 2000s when people I knew who were my aunts and uncles or people in that age group were in an age group that were the people who were given high doses of pain medicines without regulation and trying to manage it themselves, being ruined by addiction, not understanding why, even though like those had labels, but there was no management. There wasn't that oversight on how much people got or how strong their prescriptions were or whatever. And then through my teens and my 20s and my early 30s, I watched so many people leave, like drugs that like illicit drugs like cocaine, meth, and ecstasy, like mescaline and like, MDMA and other things that people were doing to go to pharmaceuticals. They went to pharmaceuticals because they were consistent. You knew what you were getting. The cost was consistent. And
the cost was cheap.
You felt like you were getting something that was regulated because it was in, a pharmaceutical form. But then people started making fakes. People started making fakes and lookalikes. And then people who thought they were taking Xanax were taking fentanyl and dying, So I've seen it happen. And honestly, what I feel is like one of the people who got to dodge the bullet a little bit, because I partied a lot in college. I did all the things.
Hey, who didn't, right?
Right. But some people, died from shit like that.
Yeah, some people don't get some don't make it back, right? Yeah.
Why did he ask me that heavy ass topic and leave?
Oh man.
Dog Pound, you didn't even put in your 2 cents on it.
But sometimes, the people they don't make it back. They're still stuck in the 80s. Freaking those ones. Got a couple of those friends. Got a couple that didn't make it out either. They freaking died young, man. Freaking. I lost friends to car crashes. Freaking drunk. Freaking overdosing. Freaking.
Right.
Freaking. I've actually freaking ruined their liver. I've had that one. I'm old enough for that one to have happened. Freaking.
There was this chick that I used to party with. I remember being like 15 or 16 years old and being some of the first people to be at a party, like smoking a blunt in the back. Yep. And then I remember being like 19 years old and watching her snort a pill off a table. And then I remember being like 22 years old and we're both at the hospital for different reasons in the waiting area, like bonding because we had seen each other in these weird spaces previous in our lives. And then we're like at the club, 25, she's there with an asshole boyfriend. We're taking shots. And we're like, girl, we're going to get through this night. We smoke a blunt behind the bar. And then at 27, they found her dead, hanging out the passenger seat of her car with a needle hanging out of her arm. And her car was abandoned somewhere in the hood, and all the doors were open. So like someone had come and gone through her car while she was like fucking dead of an overdose right there in the seat. Yeah, and it was a couple days before they found it. You know what I mean? So like seeing shit like that or experiencing shit like that, knowing shit like that, I just feel like I dodged the bullet. Like I feel like
how many of your friends have you saved when they hit the floor? I've had to do that a couple times.
I actually have just one friend who fucking almost died a few times from too much shit. And now she's sober, thank God. But she was a goddamn mess from like 16 until 24. Now she's totally pulled together and successful. But we had to save her ass a couple times.
Yeah,
she was the friend we always expected to call him. Now she's sober. She's like a vegan. She does yoga. She has like 4 Pomeranians. She's great.
Yeah, man. I saved my buddy Billy Gano twice. The third time I tried to save him, he was getting in a car with a bunch of drunk ass motherfuckers, and I thought about getting in, and I knew how drunk they were. I was like, "Nah, guys, I'll ride this. I'll pass on this one." Yeah, they made it 2 miles from my house. All of them dead.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like, that is the best decision I ever made in my life.
Yeah.
Not to get in that car. I could just see it, man. They were all wrecked already, They showed up in a stolen car, ready to party. And I'm like, fuck no, dude, I ain't getting in with you guys. Not tonight.
It's a weird feeling to look at that on the retrospect side, to be the survivor or whatever.
Yeah, man, it's weird as hell. It was weird as hell then because I like called it. You know what I mean? I knew it.
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw it in their faces. I knew I wasn't going to see him again. You know?
And you should always listen to your stomach like that. If you're ever in a situation in life and your stomach says no, listen to that shit.
Exactly. It saved my ass that night. Tell you that.
Yeah.
Any other time, man, freaking I'd have jumped in that car in a heartbeat. I'd have told him get out of the fucking driver's seat. You know?
Right.
You inviting me? Move the fuck over. I'm driving. You know?
Ooh, top of the morning to you, Emerald.
You know?
What's going on, Emerald? Hey, Deborah.
Cheers, Deborah. She can't sleep.
It's time for me to get a refill. I got to refill this drink.
That is late night YouTube, ain't it? Freaking Insomniac Central.
I'm not gonna go to my bed because if I do, I might fall asleep. So I'm gonna stay right here.
Bitch, do not lay down because you will fall the fuck asleep. As soon as you lay down, your voice changes and then you are asleep.
Well, at some point I will, but I won't right now.
Don't sit in the recliner either.
I'm sitting on the couch, so
hopefully
I stay up.
Is it a big, comfy leather couch?
No, but it's a comfy couch.
Oh, you're a goner.
I know.
Yeah.
I've eaten so many edibles. What,
Does it ever
Jezzy?
feel like a waste of weed when you like get that high and then fall asleep?
No, not if I got a good night's sleep out of it.
Yeah, but she don't. It seems like she don't enjoy it that long before she passes out.
I know. What the fuck? It
like,
sucks. No, I don't like that.
She be taking
naps. She ate that thing like an hour and a half ago. You know, not to be kicking in real good right now. So yeah, don't lay down.
I'm not. I'm sitting up. We're gonna talk. Everything's fine.
I think
everything's fine.
I wish I had a coffee.
Are you into crafting? You should start crafting.
Fuck no.
You know, I've been crafting. Speaking of crafting, I am crafting some fucking Halloween masks.
Are you baked out of your gourd doing it?
Yes, I'm high, and I'm venturing out into things I haven't done in a long fucking time.
Oh.
You know, like
Is
weird
it fun?
crafts. Oh yeah. No, it was a mess. It was kind of fun, but then I have to fucking do like many layers of this shit, so it's like a whole process.
What do you do? What you do? A spill thing or something?
No.
I feel like I know what you're doing just based off what you just said.
And Deborah, that is somebody gave me that, but yeah, it's similar to the bike I'm building. So
because I took art in elementary school. I'm just kidding.
It's intricate, man. I had to like take a cardboard box and cut that shit up and do all kinds of weird shit to it so far. It was annoying. It was a whole process.
You're in a kindergarten?
Pretty fucking much. Trying to get creative with something. And it was so funny too, because I got that shit ready to start making it. And then I turned it upside down and said, holy shit, you know, and got a way better fucking idea. Like, if this turns out the way I want it to turn out, it'll be so fucking funny.
Okay, I'm excited.
Looks like a soft tail. Yeah, but I'm building the rigid. I'd love to be on an old freaking heritage softail. Fucking, that's my dream Harley, without a doubt.
I want to ride in a sidecar.
I need to have one on my heritage, without a doubt. Without a doubt. But I'd probably end up being the guy that'd take a heritage and turn it into a trike.
Ooh, not yet, Deborah. Good idea. We got to remember to add glitter.
Any glitter involved?
Yeah. Glitter is a must.
It ends up everywhere.
Except it gets everywhere.
Yeah, fuck it, right?
It's like real Christmas trees, man.
I have
You'll
like
find them needles.
I have like a little travel bag that has glitter on it, and it's like 10 years old, and it still like drops glitter everywhere. It's so fucking annoying.
And it's still glittery as fuck too, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, freaking Deborah, it's no big deal. It's gonna have a nice cushion seat on it, and I live in New Hampshire, so the roads are pretty smooth, and it's really not gonna be ridden all that much. It's kind of like I'll be treating it like a bar hopper, but it'll be just used to go get the mail and a 6-pack, you know, when we come back home. It's like I got tired of driving my F-350 to go to the freaking get the mail, you know. So I got to build a bike.
Aye.
You want check my channel? I actually got some videos of it.
Yeah, check them out. Jimmy C and Friends. Check them out.
Yeah, and if you're into 420, check out my sponsor. My sponsor, Growers Paradise 420. Mm-hmm. Check him out too.
And what's that? Is that another YouTuber?
Yeah, he's my sponsor, man. He grows weed, man, and
how does he sponsor you?
He gives me weed.
What the
fuck? That's cool.
You know, he gives me weed, and I have to give him back the seeds because he's harvesting seeds. So I got to give him back the seeds. Someone's got to hunt them out for him, and I get to smoke the freaking remaining stuff that he thinks isn't all that great because it had seeds in it. You know, so
nice.
So be it. I actually had to beg him to like call it a sponsorship, and he's like, "Oh, what do you want to do?" I was like, "Yeah, just fucking fly your flag and tell people about it," because he's only got a couple hundred subs, you know. But he only lives down the road from me a little bit, you know.
So does he give you enough to like where you don't need to
put
buy
it this way? I haven't had to buy weed since for 3 months now, and I'm sitting here with 3 different flavors. Well, he's like a philanthropist, you know, because he knows I ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? He knows I got shit. You know,
that's nice of him.
And he's in good shape. You know, he's a hardworking dude, and you know, him and his father run a business. So you know, he's not bad off. You know what I mean? He's not wealthy, but he grows more than he can smoke, and it's seeded, so he doesn't want to smoke as much of it. You know, so it's a win-win. You know, and
that's awesome.
It's like, fuck, dude. I was like, I had to give something back, you know. So I was like, dude, freaking fly your flag, man. You know.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, man, you know, got to give something back, you know. So but like I said, I'm sitting there. I got a little bit of purple panty dropper left. I got UK cheese, and then his other buddy fucking gave me a bag of fucking Justin over at the 420 Grow Tent. He gave me a bag of fucking his bud, you know.
Oh yeah, that 420 Grow Tent's a weirdo. I heard.
Well, yeah, you know. He's a little special something, but you know, he is he's legitimately he goes into that bless your heart, you know, bless his heart thing, because you know.
Wait, is he
legit.
the guy you're talking about that gives you free weed?
No.
Okay.
He does, yeah.
He does.
Weird. He's weird. He knows, but he'll admit that he's weird. He knows these issues, you know. So you know. And,
no, I stopped watching him when I heard he was hitting his chick.
No, that's bullshit. Trust me. If you met his chick, you'd be like, he ain't hitting her. She'd beat the shit out of him. She would. There's no way. She's stronger than that. She's a stronger girl than that. In fact, that's why she's not where she was. That's how she ended up with him, because she left the situation like that. You know, so she wouldn't put up with it again. She wouldn't leave fucking. She lived halfway across the country, and she came here to be with him because he's not like that. You know, there's a lot of bullshit going on with that whole situation over there because a couple people said
there's
this,
a lot
that,
of drama.
Yeah, you know how it goes. And
yeah, that's bizarre.
You forget all that because freaking the reality is, he's just another kid.
Yeah, but we don't
trying to be here on YouTube, and he's learning how to be on here. He's only been on here like a year. So.
Yeah, I don't watch much of the 420 community. There's only a few people I like watching.
Yeah, well, a lot of them get cunty like that, and it's like,
Yeah, nah.
That's why I kind of dodge it.
I ride for Hamilton Homegrown over that motherfucker any day. I'm just saying.
Well, Hammy didn't help that situation at all. So.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They both went back and forth and do their own shit.
Yeah, so. Like, But like I already know them. They live here. They're local to me.
Hamilton's really excited about his press, so go Hamilton with your press.
Oh fuck yeah, that's lit.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even get to see that shit either. I don't even know what it looks like or what the fuck.
It's really cool.
Did you see it?
I did.
Yeah, bitch. Damn. Yeah, I missed it earlier.
It's cool as fuck. That's why I was texting you about dabs.
Was it electronic or did he have to like push a lever and do things?
He had to like push it. He had to push a lever. But the thing he was smoking it out of, he heats it up with that coil thing. Which I thought was so cool. Because I'm scared of the torch.
Yep, the coil thing is like a block heater or tea
I don't like the torch either. I always make other people torch it and heat it up for me.
Yeah, same. I would never torch it.
Yeah, Hamilton Homegrown's dope. He always does dope ass giveaways.
He does like really cool things where he actually shows you what he's doing.
Yeah, he puts all his money right back into the channel and give them right back to people,
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And he's pretty cool. For a Canadian. Yep. For a Canadian.
For a Canadian, Jezzy? What the fuck? Jezzy, what?
Just for you, kind of, I had to say it. She's in Canada. She's not from Canada.
But he's all right for a guy with no top lip.
He's funny.
Yeah, he is.
That's why I started watching Hamilton, though. He could make me laugh every time I watched him,
He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, Hamilton.
He is hilarious.
Fucking stone, man.
I'll typically lurk in his stream if nobody's live, and I'm like working and need something to watch.
Yeah, Dave Gorman spends a lot of time over there.
I've missed like so many of his streams recently. Like I haven't caught a single one lately, but he's one of the streams that I'll just turn on and let play in the background,
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Definitely. Yep, I've been fucking listening to a few things that were pretty entertaining this week, but
Like?
I don't know.
Plead the fifth?
All right. I can't tell.
You plead the fifth, okay. I've heard some interesting shit too.
Did you watch anything good this week?
Like on YouTube?
Like at all, I guess.
Yeah. People are crazy on YouTube lately.
A little bit.
Yeah, right. A roller coaster.
This community is
roller coaster.
insane. I
Welcome
feel like.
to the roller coaster.
Where am I?
I tried to warn your ass. You have no excuse.
Dude.
Your very first night here, I was like, go the fuck away and quick.
I know.
He did warn you.
He did, but Jezzy, like, is, you know, the reason I can't go away.
Oh.
Son of a beach. How can we have 4 people sitting here and there's quiet moments?
Well, you know, you gotta breathe too, you know.
Right.
Breathing. Who does that?
I have been smoking all the day on this ounce, and I'm just stoned. Just fully stoned.
That's why I lit a cigarette.
Stoned.
I need to put the bong down for a minute, you know?
Like, I needed to take a nap 3 joints ago.
I'm stoned too.
I really did. But I was working on this shrimp Alfredo in the kitchen.
Mm.
That sounds good.
Wait, did we all say what we had for dinner?
Ooh, I made spaghetti.
Delicious. And you made shrimp Alfredo, it sounds like?
Yeah, I made shrimp Alfredo, but I hate the noodles that usually come with Alfredo, so I used penne pasta instead.
I had a tuna melt. I had a tuna melt with orange cheddar cheese on the top. I forget the type of bread. It was some.
Yeah, I've never. I think that sounds crazy.
What?
Tuna melt.
You don't like tuna melts?
I'm not too much of a fan of tuna, really.
Oh, well, yeah, that's understandable. I understand. Well, you know, it's
and what
cheap,
exactly do you
easy,
do to it?
And the reality is, it was left over in the fridge, you know, from yesterday. So
what do you do to it to make it?
To make tunas? Oh, the wife made, like, you know, the mayonnaise and onion, and maybe she probably put a little relish in there too to give it a little zip. You know, with the onions and normally the celery, but there wasn't celery in this, probably because she hadn't been shopping for a while. But and in fact, that's why she made the tuna fish, because she needed to go shopping. She went shopping today. So yesterday she made the tuna fish, and you know, today we had fresh bread and Petra's Farm.
Do you make it like a grilled cheese?
So I know what I flat, you know, flat bread on a tinfoil sheet in the toaster oven with the fish on the top and melted cheese over it. You know,
nice.
Throw it in there for 15 minutes. You know, you got a hot tuna sandwich. It's pretty good. You know.
Yeah.
Deborah, that sounds good.
That do sound good.
I want that right now. I'm hungry again.
That sounds delicious, actually. I was skeptical when I saw root beer, but then
glazed chicken, root beer glazed chicken.
Chicken and mac and cheese. I'm here for it.
Delicious.
Like, I saw the root beer and I was a little skeptical, but with the chicken and the mac and cheese, you talked me into it.
Let's just say I've used Coca-Cola to caramelize on food before, so I can understand using root beer.
Yeah. I have this really weird Thanksgiving turkey recipe that involves shoving a whole bunch of fruit and onions up a turkey's ass. So sometimes when people are like, this is how I prepare this meal, I'm like, oh, that sounds fucked up. Tell me about it. I'll try it.
That sounds fucked up. Tell me about it.
Like, I would never try that in the kitchen, but go ahead. Like, let me know. How do I do this? I'll give it a try.
Well, yours sounds fucked up. How do I do this?
And actually, like, the tea is that I inherited my sister's children when they were all teenagers. And I made this turkey for them every holiday. I don't actually do holidays, but I did holidays for them. And when my niece moved out, she wanted to know my recipe. So apparently the turkey is lit, right? But I'm not a real big cook. I don't really cook like that.
Well, you know, that's
maybe the fruit takes away the gamey taste. I don't know.
That's when food like that can just become customary because that's what you used to. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like my mother's lasagna. My sisters all grew up with it. Actually, everyone in the family grew up with it, but none of us could make it, right? And when I moved in with my wife, you know, when we were just dating, you know, I was mandatory. I asked my mother about the freaking lasagna recipe. And my mother literally just recited it to her. And she went to the store, bought the shit, went home and made it. I was like,
oh, cool.
The fuck? My sister's been eating that shit for their lifetime. And they can't even come close. You know what I mean? And she just fucking walks in the store and goes, blah, 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 and brings it home and makes it. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, okay, I'll marry you. You know what I mean? You qualify.
That's hilarious.
You know?
I love that.
There's some fact in it. I won't say it's the only reason I married her, but it was definitely a contributing factor. You know?
I totally believe some people have like an intuitive knowledge about food. You know, like they just kind of know what works.
Yeah, you know, and the proof was in the pudding when she actually brought it for Thanksgiving dinner, and everybody else was like, "Oh my fucking god!" You know, it's Miles lasagna. Like, my father even agreed to it. You know, like fuck.
I love that. Brilliant. My grandmother had a biscuit that nobody's mastered, so I have so much respect for your wife.
Right, exactly.
Like we all have the recipe. We're all following the recipe. None of us have managed to master the biscuit.
Exactly, because there's just a little something in there that just it's like fuck.
Yeah, I definitely
my dad is the one who comes the closest to the biscuit.
Right, and it's close enough, right? It's like, you know,
like it's close enough we accept it because grandma's dead, and no one else has come close. Dad's biscuit is the closest, so we accept it.
That's funny.
And that, you know, I don't know if y'all come from a biscuit making family, but it's a very special thing if a grease pan biscuit is made the right way.
And I hear you. You know, we're so anal about them. We make sure we get them from the store.
Yeah. Yep. Consistency matters. Grandma had like a special knowledge or something. She actually she used to throw all the ingredients into a bowl of flour and then sort of mix it with her hand until it felt right, and then pull out a ball of dough, and that's what she made the biscuits out of.
Yeah.
And none of us have been able to master that technique. Like, how do you just know when the dough is ready? That's something a lifetime teaches you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, without a doubt. It's like I've learned that just trying to make a decent pizza. You know. Fine.
While I struggle in a kitchen, I really struggle with baking. I could half-ass it with a skillet, but if it's baking, I fuck it up every time.
I'm with you. Hold on. Oh no, I gotta take that back.
I can do cornbread.
I can make a bang ass fucking meatloaf. Okay.
Okay. All right.
But the rest of the oven, no. But skillet meals, I can do skillet meals, dude. Fucking without a doubt.
Yeah. Absolutely, I can do a skillet, and I might be able to make a meatloaf sometimes.
The best
baking is not my gift.
Is that stovetop wok? You know, that fucking thing was the best invention ever made. You know?
Oh yeah.
Fucking 8-inch walls to work with, so you can fucking keep flopping shit in there. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, that's my style of cooking, actually.
Yeah. You open the fridge and just start throwing shit in the pan, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, it's going to be edible.
Right. You know? It'll be edible. It'll taste right. You can pour that shit over some rice if you need it to go a little further.
Mm-hmm. When me and the wife first got together, freaking, you know, we both fucking had horrible habits, you know, freaking eating out all the fucking time. I was like, you know, we really ought to go shopping. So we go shopping once or twice, and freaking eventually she's like, you know, gets to there's nothing to eat. And I'm like, well, why the fuck do you think we went shopping? There's all this shit in the cupboards. She's like, yeah, but there's nothing to eat. I'm like, fuck you. I just started opening the cupboards and throwing shit in the fucking pan. And, you know, there's a little chicken this and some tomatoes, you know, stewed tomatoes and this and that. And fucking, I called it Italian surprise because it was kind of, Italian seasoning and chicken. And we called it a surprise because it was basically Italian-based chicken, and we were surprised at how fucking well it tasted, It looked like a gourmet meal by the time it was done, I'm like, From that day forward, my wife fucking put a little more effort into the kitchen, and today she is Betty motherfucking Crocker.
That's beautiful. I love that.
And
my wife is super healthy and mindful of what she consumes, but she will feed me all the shit. I'm like, if I'm like, I want country fried steak and scampi and bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, she's like, yeah, baby, I got you. She's gonna be over there nibbling on birdseed and celery and staying skinny and feeding me all the bullshit.
Right.
I think it's a ploy. She wants me to stroke out at 50 so she can get that insurance. She feed me good.
She sent me to work with a cooler with 2 sandwiches and soup and snacks. I used to feed half the fucking crew.
She do feed me too good.
Fucking.
The healthiest I've ever been in my life is when I got with my wife. She makes sure I eat.
Oh, but that was the thing. I ate too much. She made, it was like being in an Italian house. You go eat and eat and eat. And dinner, being a truck driver, dinner was so goddamn late. You get home, it's 9 o'clock by the time I'm eating dinner. And I eat dinner, sit in front of the TV for an hour, pass out in the fucking recliner.
I think my wife clocks me when I pass out in the recliner, and she's like, success. Look at him thickening.
You'd be looking at you like dessert.
The funniest part, there's some truth into this, okay?
I believe it.
I had a nice, I don't forget how to try. It's kind of like a pirate shirt. It's a hippie shirt, freaking one of them gauze shirts with a rope freaking string halfway up, really great shirt. The wife loved it when we were dating and whatnot, and she saved it, right? And I lost like freaking 50 pounds, right? And she said she brings that shirt out, and she's like, well, try it on, see how good you're doing. And I'm like, I fucking know. I'm thinking in my head that thing's a 2X, right? Because fucking that's what I'm thinking I was when I met the wife. That I was double X. So fucking, I was at the time, before I started losing weight, I was just this close to being a 5X, okay? And I'm down to a 3 now, but she brought that thing out, and I was barely out of the 4, and I go to put it on. I was like, I can't even do this with it. I was like, then I look at the tag. I look at the fucking tag. It's a fucking 1X. I was like, you fucking bitch. I've been with you fucking 20 fucking years. Look what the fuck you did to me. I was a single X when I met you.
Right. Like I can go grab a pair of britches from last winter and try to shimmy my ass into them, and I done expanded at least a size. And I would tell her, and she would just grin and offer me some biscuits. Be like, "Don't you want some chicken biscuits?" Like she don't give a damn.
Yeah. She's like, no, I'm doing good.
She's like, if I fatten you up, you can't run from me. Meanwhile, my wife is like, 100 pounds, and she does yoga and she exercises and runs and all kinds of stupid shit. She'd be trying to make me hike too. She's like, I'm gonna feed you these biscuits, but then I want you to go hiking with me. I want you to whitewater kayak with me. That's it. She's fattening me up for the stroke on the river.
She's gonna try and make you drown easier,
That's right. I know. I see through you now. I know who you are.
Reckless.
I don't mind it though. I actually didn't give a damn about myself before I had my wife, and so having someone who made sure that I ate was really good for me because I think that I just lived off meth and like microwavable pizza for at least 3 years of college, and I was in college for 8 years, so that was just 3 of those years. So I think I was really unhealthy. I don't think I really took care of myself when I
in college. Are you a doctor now?
No, I just changed my interest a lot. Turns out I don't like. I tried something and I did that for about 3 years. I was like, oh, I don't actually give any fucks about that. And then I had to switch it up and do something else. And then I paid for that second degree, and I didn't like that shit either. And then that third degree, I had to go out and like bust tricks and pretend like I was super smart and get them to pay for it. And that was the job I actually wanted.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. It's like I wasted a lot of time on geographic information sciences, and then I got my literature degree, and that is not what the fuck do you do with that? And then library of sciences was something I could do something with.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
You was busting tricks though?
Girl, college is expensive. I wasn't actually busting tricks, but I was working stupid ass jobs, paying through the nose for classes I didn't want to take and really weren't relevant to the career that I needed just to earn the degree,
Yeah, that's how they fuck you.
Yeah, the college system is fucked.
Hi.
There was at least
my wife, without a doubt.
Hey.
We're still paying her shit off.
Welcome back, Natalie. There was at least 30 classes I paid for and took I didn't need. Didn't ever need them. Have not ever used them. Was not really relevant to my career field.
Feeling. Yeah. It's the worst feeling because I have like 9 of those.
Yeah.
Because I kept changing my mind on what I wanted to do,
Same. I went into geographical information sciences and I was like, I got this. I'm going to do projections. Turns out there's a lot of data entry in that job, and I'm not here for data entry or projections. So it was not very good. It was not a very good thing at all. So I almost completed that degree, paid for the whole thing, and then I was like, I'm never going to use this. I'm not going to do this. There was actually a particular software that you have to pass. Like you have to class on it and pass that class, and I could not with that fucking software. And that was the moment I realized I wasted 3 years in college. I was like, this is been here too damn long doing this.
It's the time you'll never get back more than the money, right? Because you think about how old you're gonna be when you finally fucking graduate, and you're like, what the fuck? I spent so much time wasting time.
Well, so you go into school and you're like, I'm gonna be a scientist, or like you have like high hopes or whatever. And then after you've been in college for a while, you're a messy bitch. You have no organization. Your goals are really not in line with what you thought. Like your aspirations are not in line with your energy level as a young person, or like your focus. You suck about, and then you're like, oh, I gotta save this, and so then you know what I mean? Like it's messy business, colleges, and like who in the fuck knows what they want to be at 18, 19, 20, 21, or 22?
Yeah, I agree. Can I just ask? I gotta ask Yukon Ann a question.
Yeah.
What? Did he just freeze?
If he want to hurt them bad, I'm like, what?
What? You want to hurt someone bad? What you talking about?
Yukon said,
really?
In real time, guys with red hair make me want to hurt them bad.
I mean, like in a good way?
I think she's just like talking about Tyler. I think she's just.
I mean, no, I think she's my beard, maybe. Should I hide?
I think she's talking. I think she's talking about Tyler.
Wait.
I don't know how long ago. Yeah, Tyler's just about that. I think she's just talking about Tyler.
Oh my god!
Oh my fuck!
She's gonna break his head off and piss down his neck.
But I understand that some guys gotta. I understand that some guys got a face you could just punch. I understand that though.
Oh,
Yeah,
There's so
Tyler's
many of those in this community.
Tyler's one of them.
Right? You know the type. You just
Oh,
the
yeah.
second you look at their face, you just want to punch them. They don't even have to say anything.
That's horrible.
It's real.
Well, if I could tell they're like a piece of shit.
Well, no, I mean, just some people. It's like they just look. You just look at them and you're like, no, that looks like a face I could just punch. I don't know. It's not that they've done anything or anything. It's just, maybe I've been in too many boxing matches.
Sounds like it. How many have you been in?
Enough to have some damage.
There's this guy I've seen on a couple streams that's a very punchable face. I mean, maybe the most punchable face I've ever seen. I'm not going to say his name, but Lost Dog, I saw him on your channel.
On my channel? Nice.
Lost Dog's channel.
No, Lost Dog.
Lost Dog.
I don't know if I've seen him on your channel, Jezzy. And it's not Desmond, as much of a douche as he is. It's not him. I'm not talking about him.
Wait, you're not gonna say his name? Come on.
Yeah, I'll tell you in private what his name is.
Okay.
I'll call him the pie guy. And if you were there, then you know what I'm talking about. Like there was this whole conversation where he was like
one pie guy.
Yeah,
Judy
no, not that pie guy. We like Judy. But this guy was like, you can explain God mathematically. And Lost Dog's head almost popped off his shoulders and spun around. He was like, yes, that guy. To me, that guy has the most punchable face I've ever seen in my life. Like if I saw that dude not knowing who he was in a Target and he turned at me and looked at me the way he looks at the camera on these YouTube streets, I would fucking hit him.
That guy looks like an actual like ventriloquist doll though.
He fucking do. He fucking do.
And
that's the definition of PTSD. Okay.
Oh, what you talking about, Willis?
Some dude threw her in a fucking river, and she can't swim. It's a fucking douchebag.
Actually, it is a thing I developed from an ex that threw me.
Yeah.
Where I can't see. That threw me in a fast current river, and I can't swim.
That's you.
I have so many questions.
And is Natalie?
But
leading with
Ann is an older lady that lives in Canada. She's married to a Canadian guy.
Leading with
you were just saying. Okay, you're just reading.
She's just reading the comment. Yeah.
You can't swim. And you've been around since the Mesozoic. You haven't learned how to swim?
Maybe it was a long time ago.
You know, Ashley, you'd be surprised how many people don't know how to swim. Like that's a real thing in society. A lot of people don't ever go to the beach. Like that's something they never
taught them to. I blame it on their parents because everybody should learn to swim.
I get parents not teaching people. I just don't get people not learning. Like, how do you not learn? It's so foreign. What is everywhere?
How do you not teach your kids how to swim?
You have to get out the damn bathtub. Like you got your ass out of a baptismal at least once. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, but learning how to swim on the fly like that freaking ain't such a good thing. You know?
Right. No, learning how to fly in a fast moving river ain't it.
If you don't want to learn how to swim, just remember to keep kicking and just keep kicking.
Oh, you figured it out quick, and I'm sure she did.
That's what's fucked up though, is that people do drown. Like people that you would never think actually do drown because they don't know how to swim. They panic, and it's like a panic thing that happens. They have like this panic attack type thing, and takes them down, man.
No, I did go through Boy Scouts, but I think I was a strong swimmer before Boy Scouts because my alcoholic mother took me to a hotel when we were like maybe 3 or 4 and threw us in the deep end, and we kept swimming to her for safety. And every time we got to her, she'd put her foot on our forehead and push us back. And eventually we were just so distraught by the situation that we turned away from her and swam to the shallow end and got out of the pool. And we know how the fuck to swim. We learned how not to drown that day. You know what I mean? Like, I just
exactly.
And then also I live in a town that had a river, so just everybody jumped in the river, and it's a river that appears placid on top, but is very swift moving underneath, and so you would swim out swim out about 10 or 15 feet, and if the current takes you and you can't handle it, you turn the back around and swim back to the you know what I mean. So I think everyone takes a turn on the river, but I don't know, like swimming was kind of a thing that I know. I've known one person my whole life who didn't know how to swim, and it was they never got in the water. There was never a situation that they got in the water.
I actually had 2 different boyfriends that did not know how to swim.
I think
what the fuck did you try to teach them, Jezzy?
I was like 5 when my dad bought a pool and threw us all in.
It's not that I tried to teach them. I took them to the beach though and tried to like tell them it's just like a giant bathtub. Like bitch, it ain't even that deep. You're fine.
And we had the old school. We had the old school vest. The foam.
Yeah, and these dudes are like 6 feet tall.
You
so
throw them in, and he just throw you in the pool, man. You figured out real quick how to get to the edge.
The water couldn't only be 4 feet deep in the lakes we went.
Yeah, exactly. It's only 4 foot deep, and he's sitting right, and he's in the pool. He's on the deck or whatever. He's right there. We all learned.
I know swimming.
I'll never forget it.
Can be totally dangerous, and I guess what's interesting to me is like some people take naturally to sports and they take naturally to various physical activities, and the idea that people don't take naturally to swimming is wild to me, because for me it's not something I ever had to think about. Like I totally have to think about it when I'm climbing, totally have to think about it when I'm jogging, how I'm regulating my energy, but I don't really have to think about it very hard when I'm swimming. So it's just interesting to me, Yeah,
it's just kind of comes natural.
And Anne's actually like we've had a few conversations. She lives in the Yukon now, so she's out there in the fucking nature. This is not someone who's not hardened by life. Like she chops down trees and shit. but to think of her having this one thing that's in her.
You ever see the movie Grown Ups 2?
I don't think I have.
No. Well, there's a scene in there where they're at a quarry. I used to swim in that quarry, and the big jump in there is about 100 feet. You jump 100 feet. You have to run and push off so you clear the cliff and whatnot. And so it's kind of, when you do it, you end up like the Wile E. Coyote hanging in the air for a second before you actually drop. It's kind of weird. But I was foolish jumping off there once, because there's equipment in the bottom of that quarry, and I tried to go down deep enough to fucking see it. Not the smartest thing to do. I almost didn't make it back up. Thank God I was a very good swimmer.
That's scary.
Yeah. It was.
There's a lot of abandoned quarries and clay holes here in Georgia. A lot of mining operations that were abandoned that turned into blue holes. So it looked like the water looked very tempting, and I've swam in a few, but they're super dangerous because that blue water sort of belies what's happening at the bottom of the water. Like if you step on the bottom of the water, like if you step on if you step on the bottom, your feet can get caught in the clay, and sink. Like it'll pull you in further and further the more you interact with the clay, and so you can very easily drown.
Really, you got the Georgia clay is in the water. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I've been in that muck, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
So like if you go swimming in a blue hole, you're supposed to jump in deep and then climb out, where it's kind of steep, so you don't get stuck in the mud, because you can very easily get caught in the clay. And there's clay holes like that everywhere. When I was a teenager, we used to go have tire fires out at the Jones County clay holes, where it's just like a bunch of dirt hills and clay holes, abandoned mines and stuff, and people would set a tire on fire, and the wild ones would hang out and raise hell for the evening. But those clay holes were dangerous. I learned to stay away from them.
Right?
What?
Without a doubt.
We don't have any of that shit over here at all.
Couldn't imagine being overwhelmed from the ocean.
It would be cool.
I spent a lot of time on the ocean.
Oh, really, though? This is the funny part, though. Like, when people don't know how to swim, they don't know what to expect, right? They don't go to the beaches, and they don't know what's in the fucking water.
I love the ocean and can swim in the break, but I actually don't. When I go to the beach, I will not go much deeper than knee deep. I'm not about that life. When I go to the beach, I'm there for the seafood, not to become seafood.
Right. I'm with you. I'm not much for swimming in the ocean myself. You know, I've done it. I'm not. When you're out off the beaches, like off a boat. Yeah, I'm not too keen on that. The beaches is one thing, but off a boat in the ocean, nah. No.
Yeah, I've done enough deep sea fishing with my father to know better.
Yeah.
My dad's really into deep sea fishing. Spent a lot of time on boats with him, and you'd be amazed the shit he pulls out that water. And I'm just not trying to get eat by fish. God damn, are you kidding me? I done made it this far through all that dumb shit to get eat by a fish. No, that can't be the headline. Yeah, that's why I don't play the ocean like that.
And sharks don't like the water up here. It's a little too cold for them. They do come up, late summer, but it's rare.
Down here, it's nice and tepid, perfect soup temperatures. I am just a kebab. I don't fuck with it. Also, there's beaches. There's various areas of the coastline where you can feel safe. You can sort of see into the water. There's enough activity on the water you don't feel in danger, and there's not a lot of activity from like sharks and stuff. There's also a lot of parts of the Georgia coastline where it's murky, the way the water moves, the way the river inlets are, the river deltas are situated, the water stays murky. And there is a lot of bull sharks and shit in that water. So you have to be mindful of it if you're going to get into it.
Oh, hell yeah.
I like playing on sandbars. I like playing on sandbars, but I cannot with the shark.
And that shit ripped off her bathing suit, shredded it. She came out of the water butt naked.
Deborah!
I have had the ocean take my pants. I got pantsed at the beach once from the ocean. Yeah.
I got
traumatic, man. 16, you get caught up in a rip.
I was only like 8 years old.
Fuck all that.
I got caught in a high tide. We were in Sanibel, Florida. We got caught in a high tide coming off of a sandbar, and I was trying to get my godson from one piece of a sandbar to another, and the current caught us. We raked against like a rocky outcrop or whatever, and the seashells on that shit sliced the whole side of my body up, just like right in the whole side of my body. I was bleeding like a stuck pig when I got out the water. Because them like whatever kind of broken seashells there are, those barnacles and shit that be on that rock.
Yeah,
it's like that.
The good thing is all that salt water cauterized it, and you didn't really bleed too bad.
Oh yeah, nothing bad happened. We got out, we got some seafood, and actually saw dolphins in that same area. But it was just like a tidal change we weren't ready for.
I understand.
What up, Jules?
What's up, Jules?
Hey,
Jules. Sneak up on you. Hey, Jules. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of little scars on my side, and then also one of my thumbs. I have like a permanent scar through the center of one of my thumbs because I scraped my thumb across, trying to like stop myself on that rock.
Yeah.
I got a line through one of my thumbs for the rest forever because of it. I don't think it's visible to y'all, but.
Man, I'm stoned.
Same.
Fucking cooked. Thanks for having me up.
Thanks for coming up, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Getting fucking hot over here.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I just turned my fan up.
You kidding me? I had to turn the heat on the other day.
What?
Yeah, it got cold last week here.
I'm in New Hampshire, woman. It's cold. It's down to like 38 degrees or some shit.
Wow.
And that means it's down to like 40 something in the house, you know?
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
you
was
know, he's
cold as
sitting
fuck.
here like, yeah, fuck it, turn the fucking heat on.
Fuck yeah, we turned all the fans off, closed the windows, we're wearing sweaters.
Yeah.
Trying to fight that shit. I ain't trying to turn that shit on yet. Yeah.
Oh, I hear you. But you know, it's already my
It was
utilities
cold
are
as hell though.
all they're in the rent already. So
yeah, we don't give a shit either, but you know.
You know, I mean, I try to be nice to the guy, but I spend a lot of time in this room, you know. And when I'm sitting here thinking about putting gloves on, it's time to put the heat on. You know.
In Michigan, though, you wake up the next fucking day and it's like hot as hell. Yeah. So if we turn the heat on for a few hours at night, we wake up hot as hell in the morning. You know.
Oh damn.
That shit sucks.
No.
Yeah.
Not this house. Not this apartment. I'm on the first floor apartment in an old house. Delicious. You know, an old New Englander type house. And you know, so there's like an apartment above me on both sides. And there's a house next to me. So this gets no solar heat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's got some nice. That's looking good, man. Heck yeah.
Big old hunks. Beautiful.
It smokes good too.
You've been smoking up the whole fucking house.
Yeah, I've been smoking all day. I'm so blitzed. The munchies are real.
For real.
Oh yeah.
I'm eating sunflower seeds now.
That's why I drink a shitload
but
of water.
Jezzy already knew that. As you can tell.
Drink more water.
Yeah, I ate a crunchy and some cotton candy.
Yum.
There you go.
Man, your apple. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Your apple caramel fudge looked amazing.
Caramel apple fudge? Yes, it is delicious. I didn't even eat that much of it, but it's definitely good.
Did you make it?
No, I bought it.
All right.
It's supposed to be like white chocolate fudge, and it's green. Tastes like caramel apple candy, you know, like a sucker.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. It's fucking delicious with the caramel all swirled through it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That sounds awesome.
I picked a good one that had a whole bunch of caramel in it. Fuck yeah.
I want it.
What I wanted to know was, did the green part taste different from the caramel part? Like, was there a marked difference in flavor from the caramel to the green?
Yeah, the caramel's a whole different product if they slap in.
So the green was kind of like, oh, okay.
So like they took white chocolate fudge and put in the green color and the green flavor, like the apple flavor.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then they swirled in caramel afterwards, I think.
Delicious.
Then they sliced the whole thing and put a slab of caramel on the whole top layer, you know, like a big chunk of it. I don't know. If you saw the video, you know. If you're in the know, you know.
I saw the video, but I was still curious. I was like, I need to know, what does this taste like? I saw you bite into it.
And it's like soft, gooey caramel.
Yes. Saw that caramel peeking through.
It's worth it. They have another one that is Snickers. It's fucking amazing. Tastes just like a Snickers, but it's better.
Oh, Snickers ice cream? Yeah.
Fudge. No, we're talking fudge. Fudge. Mackinac Island fudge.
Oh.
That's good.
Nice. If I wanted to taste something like that, I have to buy it, unwrap and sniff it, and then watch someone I love eat it and have them explain it to me. Just be like, what does it taste like? What are you feeling right now? What's the texture? Because I can't with the chocolate.
Does it remind you of a caramel apple? Like, do you ever get those apples that are dipped in caramel and then they put like nuts on it?
I love
those are delicious. Totally different.
Mm-hmm.
No, it actually reminds me of the caramel apple suckers that are like in a green wrapper and flat.
Oh,
love those suckers.
Yeah, that's what this fudge tastes like.
Delicious.
Cocoa butter.
I want one of those.
Like
now.
Jolly Rancher flavor.
Pretty much, like the sucker flavor,
Yeah.
candy apple flavor.
Jules,
Yeah. I like that.
Definitely.
have you ever had a
Definitely works with
praline?
caramel.
Have any of you had praline?
Praline.
Definitely.
That's a weird name
Like
for
a
a cookie.
pie.
like
a
like
pie.
like a pecan praline, or like praline in your ice cream, or praline on the edge of a pie.
Why are you guys doing this to me? I don't.
It's like a marriage between fudge. So it's like the texture of a fudge, but it's more like a caramel. And usually it involves some kind of nut and sugary. It's got like a sugary texture to it. But it's like I don't really know how to like a
What's the
turtle
word?
with no chocolate.
Yeah.
Like those chocolate turtles, but with no chocolate. It's just praline and then the nuts, like multiple types of nuts, or just a
Caramel
singular.
and nut.
Yeah. And it's not like the texture is different from a chewy or pulley caramel. It's more sugary and dense, like a
Yes. I know exactly what it is. I just Googled it.
yes. It's a warm praline.
Delicious.
You'll hit your mama for a warm praline.
Oh yeah.
If you ever go to Savannah, there's a candy company on River Street in Savannah. The doors are always open, and they always making candy, but they'll also sample praline 24 hours a day. They always got a warm cookie praline on the hot top. So if you hit up that candy store in Savannah, you can get you a little piece of praline as a sample, and if you're interested, buy some. There's also an ice cream place called Leopold's in Savannah, but it's much harder to get in there. Like you have to be there at the right time to get in, and they have delicious ice cream too.
I like Natalie's food moan. It's so funny.
Natalie's, I love how as friends we get together. We're like, have you tasted this food though?
I swear, like I get high to taste good things. That's why.
Our love language is stoned food tasties. Yep. We're like, let's all go sample this particular food. Everyone go to Kroger right now and get this pierogi.
Really though.
For real though, I want that fudge.
The last time I went in on fudge, I was at Six Flags. I made this huge mistake. I went to Six Flags in the summer, and I bought a whole bunch of fudge, and it was at like the beginning of my trip. So then I felt the impetus to eat the fudge while I was on my trip. And so I'm just getting like sugar high, just like blowing up my blood sugar content and riding these rides that are probably spiking my blood pressure. And like all those things work together to make me have a really horrible end of the day. And I have not eaten fudge ever since. Not ever. I think the last ride I rode was the Dahlonega Mine Train. It's this really rough wooden roller coaster. I don't Ralph.
Like now you go like twice, once for the food and once for the rides and shit.
Oh, see, if I go with people to Six Flags now, I don't even get on the rides. I'm like, oh, y'all getting on the ride? Okay, y'all have fun. I'll hold your bag. All right, y'all have fun now. And then I walk around and look at the plants and taste the food, get a souvenir, get a big bucket drink because it's hot, and then everybody gets off the ride and they're like, I feel like I'm going to Ralph. I'm like, yeah, you do. But I learned that from the trip where I ate all that fudge.
Yeah. Well, I used to have a lady that I worked with. She would make fudge and she would give it to me. And I miss those days.
I'm also the dry friend at Whitewater. Like at Whitewater, there is a dry friend. You get a locker, but there's also one friend who's like, oh no, I came to be cute and in this bathing suit. And so like I'm that friend. Everybody else goes on the water slide. They're chafed by 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, I'm good because I never got wet one time. I went ankle deep in the wave pool.
I'm not that friend. I go on all the slides and shit when I'm at a water park.
I did it though.
And the wave pool.
I think I did it 1 or 2 summers. Like I did all the slides, I got all the chafing, did all the sunburn, and I just had my fill, And so now when I go, I'm like, I'm going to watch all of you have fun. And then 15 minutes before we go, I'm going to do one water slide. and one wave pool. I'm gonna get me one super big beverage, and I'm gonna leave. You know,
Point
I'm not
me to the
trying.
lazy river, bitch.
Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna do one lazy river with my drink.
Oh, and
Right.
when I leave, I get a mint chocolate chip ice cream cone.
And I think I hacked the system. Like, I don't think you're supposed to stay wet for 10 hours at the water park. I think you're supposed to go dry, stay dry most of the time, have fun, eat good, relax while everybody else is acting foolish.
What?
And then just an hour before you leave, enjoy the 2 rides you actually want to do the slide, the wave
You gotta
pool, the lazy river, and then get out.
get in the water the whole time, bitch. Experience everything.
Nope, I came to stunt on these hoes. I'm gonna wear my sunglasses and my cute suit, and I'm not gonna get wet at all until an hour before we go. I'm trying to get some color on these pasty ass alabaster arms of mine. Shit.
Get in the water then. The
water.
But see, I've done all the rides and slides. I did all the rides at Six Flags twice. I did all the rides at Whitewater once or twice, and so I've experienced it all. And
done that.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I'm like, no, I just need the tilt-a-whirl and the zipper, and I'm good. I don't need to do all that. Y'all do all that.
No, fuck the zipper.
Yeah,
I'm the best. I'm with you.
I'm gonna do the 2 or 3 things I'm okay with. Y'all do all that wild shit.
I like the scrambler. Scramblers is crazy.
I love the scrambler. I love the scrambler. Scrambler.
I don't want seat, though.
I want the scrambler, the tilt-a-whirl, the zipper. I might do I don't know. Do they call it a tornado or a hurricane? The thing, the claw, the wild claw. You know, the thing where you like hang from an arm and it's like a circle of people looking at each other with your legs dangling.
Oh, the chain swing like thing? The Himalayan swing? No, that's something else.
No, okay, so I've done the Himalayan thing. I do love that, but that's where like you're in a car.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a scrambler, but you're in a car and it's going around and over hills and there's music playing. And then there's the thing where like you're all dangling from like a claw, like from like a arm up above. You're all hanging in these little basket seats that are like right up in your business. And your legs are dangling, and then it starts like rocking from side to side and turning at the same time.
Oh, I know the one you're talking. I don't think I've been in it.
It actually doesn't scare me as much as it scares other people. I always felt very safe in that thing. But the last time I watched one of those videos that was like people having a bad experience at a fair, it was one of those things, like just randomly letting go of an arm of people.
Yeah,
just like 4 people just like fly. Yeah, it's like rocking side to side and spinning around, and just like 4 people fly the fuck off the device. And I'm like, oh, that fucking sucks. They had a shitty ass time at the fair. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that to somebody? They had to pay $20 for that bracelet.
Wasn't it like a bad arm? Like the fucking
Yep.
Like
yeah.
They like broke
in other words, they didn't check it that morning.
Quid pro quo, I'm going to the fair in like less than 20 days. I'm going to ride all the shit when I get there. Don't give a damn. If I die on the fair ride, let it be in my obituary. I'm here for it.
Record it, bitch.
I'm totally here for it. Love the fucking fair. Actually, and I do take, the fair is where I go multiple days. I go one day to eat. Like I want to go the first day and see all the displays, see all the wild animals and eat. And then I want to go back the next day and not fucking eat, or another day and not fucking eat, just for the midway, just to ride the rides, you know, have a good time, ride the rides. If you're done, play a couple games, maybe buy a snack. But you can't eat the same day that you're riding the rides, because you can't get a foot-long corn dog, a turkey leg, and a baker wrap chicken tender, and then get on the tilt-a-whirl and the zipper.
No, yeah, you got to do the rides first.
Right.
Or another day. I like that idea.
Yeah, I go 2 days at least, always. And I am a first day fair person. I believe in going on the first day of the fair, so you can see that on the first day of the fair they're having like an arts and crafts fair and an animal fair, like a livestock fair going on at the same time. so you get the fullest experience the first day of the fair, you should absolutely go the first day. 100%.
Without a doubt. And that's the day that most of the equipment has just been inspected too. So
Yes. And the trash cans aren't full, and neither are the porta potties.
and they're ready to pay attention,
Yeah. And the carnies are still relatively sober.
Exactly.
Jimmy,
you got some good, facts right there,
Do you know what an elephant ear is?
Yes, I do. It's like a funnel cake.
Hey,
Or
Jimmy
what we
C.
call fried dough. We call it what it is.
That's what I wanted to know. Because I had a whole panel of people, and nobody knew what the fuck it
Me
was.
included.
Hey, I just found out like a year ago, so don't feel bad.
Wait, is it called something different in different regions? So you call it an elephant cake, and some places call it like an elephant ear, and some places call it funnel cake?
Well, no,
and up here in New England, it's the same shit.
No, but it's different. A funnel cake is funneled out like in a tubular funnel shape.
No, not all of them.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's totally different. And the fucking elephant ear is like a dough that's stretched out and pulled into an elephant ear shape.
Oh, you're talking about like an Indian fry bread.
Pretty much. But it's like
we call it fried dough up here. Simple as that. It's fried dough. It's the same shit.
Well, like I think an elephant ear is fluffier and different. It's like I think these funnel cakes are like crunchier and
so like a funnel cake is kind of like a pancake or waffle dough to you, and an elephant ear is like a biscuit or bread dough. So it's kind of like doughier, bigger. Yeah. I didn't know there was a delineation because here in the South they'll sell you something that looks like a funnel cake and call it an elephant ear. But what you're calling an elephant ear here is sold as Indian fry bread. They call it Indian fry bread. And it's like you can get it dressed with sweet or savory. So like they'll stretch it out, fry it, and serve it with like sweet stuff on top of it. Or they'll do like a sprinkling of like spicy and savory stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, depending on what carnival you're at up here, it's usually covered with butter and sugar, and someone will spice it up, cinnamon, and some do apple, and like pie toppings and shit.
Yeah, we usually have it with like it's like sugar and cinnamon on the outside. I'm pretty sure.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Real simple.
Okay. At y'all's fair, do you have an apple dumpling and a peach cobbler ice cream booth, like a booth where they sell you apple dumplings and ice cream, or peach cobbler and ice cream?
That's gotta be a Georgia thing.
Y'all, there's a booth at our fair where you can get peach cobbler with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of it, or apple dumplings with a scoop of ice cream on top of it at the fair.
No, up here the specialty ice cream at a fair up here is strawberry shortcake.
Y'all, it is the most lit booth at the fair. If you go to the fair and you don't get a peach cobbler or an apple dumpling, you didn't go to the fair.
Man.
And it's surprising because don't y'all have apple trees up there? Don't y'all grow the goddamn apples?
Oh yeah, we got apples all over the place. But that's why that's why you usually get your apple. There's some vendor here with apple crisp, apple cider, freaking. And if you know the guy, he's probably got the hot cider in the back. So
I'm saying. And you have to buy that from a booth at the fair here. Also, you don't go to the fair without getting that. Like, everybody.
But I don't go to the fair without getting. And I was very upset because we just went to the the Hopkinton Fair, and they didn't have any fucking peanut brittle. I was bullshit. Mrs. Nelson's was there, and I was fucking fudge. I was bullshit. Every fair I go to in New England, Mrs. Nelson's is there, and I get a box of fucking peanut brittle. And these motherfuckers didn't have any. They had like 5 booths in this fair, and not one of them had peanut brittle. And I'm like, you killing me?
See, they take peanut brittle very seriously in the South. So you can find it. President Jimmy Carter is
I
from the
understand,
county in
but
Georgia
listen,
known for peanuts.
I understand,
And
you know.
Georgia
We
as a whole
we
makes
don't have a
shitty
lot of
peanuts.
peanut farms up here. I don't believe.
Bald peanuts.
Some peanuts.
I don't
Some
think we grow any
peanuts. Some
kind of nuts up here.
peanuts. Some pecans, pecans, or what do you call them? Pecan? There's pecans,
Bold
pecans.
Pecan.
Jules makes
Pecan,
those
pecan,
dumplings. Why
pecan,
isn't
and
she
there's
up
another.
here?
Pecan, pecan, and pecan.
Jimmy, I will make you some peanut brittle. Fuck yeah, Jules. I'd love that. Jules is another neighbor of mine.
Son of a beach.
She only lives about an hour away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. We met.
Jules, is that close to you?
Yeah, we had lunch.
You lucky son of a bitch.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, me and the wife and her, we had lunch at a freaking
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I love that. Jules is one of my favorite people in the tubes. Like the boy has introduced me to a few personalities. You being one, Jimmy, and Jules is also one. Love her.
Thank you.
You know, like you come across a lot of personalities, but there's a handful that stick out with you. You know.
I hear you. Jules is one. I knew I needed to hang out with her the minute I met her.
She is amazing.
I just remember being in this really chaotic drunk stream. Like every person on the stream, every person in the chat, we were all fucking wasty faced. And Jules was a beacon, like a beacon of sobriety and like
what?
Everyone in the chat, everyone on the panel was fucking drunk, and just Jules is there.
Jules was the sober one.
Yeah, she was the sober one. She was just there as like a beacon of sobriety and reason, guiding us through that chat. And wow. I gained so much admiration for her. It was like a 6-hour Kyle chat.
She was no way was she sober through that.
She was.
No.
She totally was. That night she was sober, and the rest of us were all messy and all opinionated and all assholes. As she weathered the storm, And I gave so much respect for her that night.
I've been through that storm that is Kyle's freaking channel.
God bless it. Me too.
No, it's fun shit. It's fun shit, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
When he's not throwing dogs, I really like him.
What's going on, girl?
Hey, Jules.
Beat red over here, shit.
Oh, there she is. What's up,
girl? Hello.
Blushing?
Get tired of us talking about you?
Oh, goodness.
Gorgeous. Good to see you.
It's always good to see you guys. I heard that, Jimmy. Maybe I won't make you any peanut brittle now.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I heard you.
What did I say?
Believe it or not, I have been on some panels and been sober. So.
Oh, I don't. I'm not. I was fucking. I couldn't imagine. I didn't mean it in a mean way, Jules. I mean, I'm like, it's more like, how the fuck could you hang out with Kyle all night and not be drunk?
Right.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
I know.
Honestly, all of us assholes that night.
Right. I know when I walk into a room full of drunk people, I either A, catch up, or B, turn the fuck around.
Same. Same. And I love to drink.
Well, I mean,
have you visited our community? It's real easy to recognize you are going to party in the chat or you aren't.
You lose me, man.
Wow, I love you, girl. Uh-huh. Come on.
How you feeling tonight, Jules?
And I know you.
I'm tired. Shit.
And it's not always obvious when Jules is drinking because she sips from a teacup or something else that's kind of incognito.
You
You
just
never
really
know.
gonna keep
You
pushing
never
this
know.
shit. You
You
really
never
don't
know.
think she's
Just
ever
because she's
sober?
sitting there being chill and
Well, no. See, what I
know,
think it was, what I think they're talking about right now, Jimmy, is the day that I went live, and I was live for like ever, like 10 or 11
Oh, okay.
hours. And
Oh,
I think
okay.
Jules like woke up early in the morning and was like getting things done and doing her little projects and things. So yeah,
Oh,
you know what I
that's a
mean?
different story. That's a different story. Yeah, she
Yeah,
woke
that's
up
what I think
and
happened.
found you guys in a hole. That's a completely different story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
she
not
saw
like
us
she
the
was
night
there all
before, went
night
to
with
sleep,
you.
and saw us the next morning
Yeah,
type
yeah.
shit.
Okay. Now, yeah,
I've
that.
also never seen her not be able to weather our worst personalities. When we are at our absolute worst, she still tolerates most of us. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you
And
know
she
she
has
usually does.
seen all of us at our worst.
Yeah,
Now,
she shuts her camera off on my stream when she's had enough.
it's happened a couple times over here too on
It's
our
all good.
side.
It's all good, Jules.
I usually just have to go pee, but don't we all?
The void happens. The void is.
I know
always
half the
a
time
void.
it's just you taking a nap, but
that happens too. Called medication, and
I understand, Gil. I understand. I've told you to turn the camera off a time or two. It's like you're fading. Shut it off, will you? Go to bed.
I don't want to go to bed.
It's only 4:30 in the morning. Why are we all still up?
I know we're all about to fall asleep. As I went on mute, that means he's gonna fall asleep. Natalie's probably already sleeping.
I am here. I just feel like I'm talking too damn much. I muted myself because I'm trying not to be a mouthy bitch.
You're fine, man.
No, you don't talk too much.
You are 1% queen. Love you. The majority of my community feels like I talk too damn much. Too many opinions for this bitch.
Really, that was better than dead air. I don't think you talk too much. I think you got something to say. Yeah, no?
There you go.
A lot of motherfuckers just ramble on and say hi to people for 2 hours, you know? They ain't talking about shit. They're just like, hi, what's up? How you doing? Cheers for dirt. And at
Honestly,
least
can
you're
I ask you
talking
guys,
about shit that means something, you know?
Is it hard for you guys to do that part of the chat? It's like I low key hate having to greet people. I don't actually. I'll just jump in a chat randomly. Hey.
I actually do enjoy greeting everybody when they come in. That's
I
one of my
prefer
favorite
to.
parts.
I prefer to. I hate it when people won't shut up and let me do it.
No, I don't. If I'm on a panel, I feel a responsibility to greet people. But if I'm in the chat, I don't like having to. I really don't like. I'll wait until everyone's joined the chat before I'll speak, just so I can be like, "Hey, everybody," and not have to be like, "Hey, this person, hey, that person, hey, that person." I mean, there's fucking 70 people in the community. I don't want to have to say "hey" 70 times.
I want
to like
say howdy, y'all, so I don't have to say hi to everybody.
Right. Hey, y'all. Good to see you. All of yous. And I'm, that's it. That's all I got. Like I don't have to do individual greetings. There are people who deserve individual greetings. Like you should. Like, does loyalty matter? Like maybe you should call out the people you love the most. I don't know. And I feel tempted to, but usually I'm just like, hey, y'all.
Natalie is sleeping on her keyboard, so
a real broad greeting.
Yell at Natalie to wake up.
Yeah. Okay, so we told Nat. Do you want me to? Because I fucking will.
Do it. I'll move.
Natalie, wake the fuck up! Like I told her.
Thanks.
I told her not to lay down. I knew if she laid down, she's gonna fall asleep.
That's what she did too.
Natalie, where are you?
Quit flicking the bean, Natalie.
She's done eat 2 Hershey bars worth of THC candy. She done hit 2 volcanoes. She smoked a joint on the porch with us.
And that pie that was infused with weed.
She was saying she's in Happy Land.
Yeah, she's gone.
She was so high she couldn't even open her
gone.
eyes.
She's gone. She's on panel, but is she?
Many ways.
Toasted.
I missed that chick. That was a.
Who? What?
You remember that chick's channel?
Who?
She Gone. That was the name of her channel.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant name.
Yeah, it'd be even better if it was She Gone Off.
I was so late to the boy. Didn't know what I stepped in when I stepped in it. She Gone is a great name. I love that
It
name.
is. She Gone.
She Gone.
Fucking asshole.
Not Lisa is a good name too, though.
Not Lisa.
Don't really bond with Lisa on a lot of ideas, but that name, brilliant. I'm not Lisa. Brilliant name. Jesus, love it.
I still like my name the best.
See, okay. Low-key, I've in this particular community, I've had so many names that it's hard for me to pick a favorite. I think Beef Curtains was great, but honestly,
you sick bitch.
Beef Curtains was great, but the further we go along, I feel like the names I pick are more evolved. So I really can't pick one or two. I think the longer I'm in this particular community, the better my names get.
Yeah.
And I
eat
like
my
you can only
with a spoon.
You can only be eat my ass one time. You can only be hell in a handbasket one time. You can only be like, you know what I mean? You can only what was before Emerson Biggins? Emerson Biggins? What was that? You can only be Philip de Brazier one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the
come
name,
on, Hell in a Handbasket's a good one, man.
That was iconic, but once it's played. So I had to find something new.
What, you kill it? No.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not killed. I could bring it back if I wanted to, but right now it's retired. It's retired. So like I might.
It kills me trying to keep up with you, by the way.
Look, I'll come back as Hell in a Handbasket or Philip de Brazier or Emerson Biggins or any other like witty name along the way. But I do like to keep people on their toes. I like to change my dress for the season. You know, I just switch it up. Also, mad respect to all the people in the tubes who are like, "Oh, that's Asla. He's being foolish." Like I love all the creators who recognize that it's me. Because I don't like.
You always come up with some good.
Sometimes you sound like Matthew McConaughey. Your accent.
That's so crazy. That is what fucking Rick says. Rick says that shit. I've never heard that. Rick says that. Rick calls me Matthew McConaughey all the time.
Your accent, you sound like the same accent.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Georgia, maybe? I don't know.
Georgia.
Georgia.
Y'all so damn reckless.
Huh?
Y'all so damn reckless.
Is Natalie straight sleeping on your... Can you unmute her so we can hear her snoring?
No, I think she muted herself, so I can't undo it.
I always wondered if you could unmute people. Like, you should unmute her so we can hear her snoring. She's probably like full on open mouth, hardcore snoring right now. We can't hear it.
Yeah, like when she mutes herself, I can't undo it. So, she's probably...
Well, I hope she's inside and not on the porch.
She's either taking a dump or she's sleeping.
Not taking a dump. No, she's asleep. Like she'd have come back by now if she had been taking a dump.
You never know.
And if she had been, she'd be yelling at you right now.
Jezzy,
Yeah, she would be
Jezzy,
right now.
just for a laugh, play that, will you?
What is it?
Please. It's just funny.
Is it a song?
There's no audio. I didn't share audio.
What the fuck is all this? What the fuck?
You gotta make it big screen because I can barely see it.
Let me see if I can do that. Oh shit, not that bud.
Fucking kicked in the chin. Fuck all that.
The look on his face as he's going down is classic. It's just.
How is it you get that close to the swing set anyhow, though?
Yeah, I didn't even walk up.
Like, where are your instincts?
Hey, just shut up, man.
Like, look, I have 3 nieces and 2 nephews, and never got kicked in the chin like that. The fuck? How? How did you do that?
Special kind of.
Like, I dodged so many playground fouls. How did you do that? The nerve.
Crazy people.
I'm glad I shared that because it's killing me.
There's a lot of weird videos like that out there, for sure. Funny.
Luckily, that's our town uncensored page. Because we got a lot of cunts in the real town page, so we had to have the uncensored one.
See, I follow you, Jimmy, but I don't even follow all these extra pages and stuff that you're a part of. Like, I watch you close. Like, I watched you closely. I've been watching your stream for a long time.
Oh yeah.
But I don't all the periphery stuff I don't really get included in because I'm part of this. I'm part of this hot damn mess every year.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
But I live in a small town. I live in a small town with 5,000 people. Okay, and we have 3 Facebook pages because one, the original town page, who knows who created it, but it was townspeople. It wasn't
right.
like a government thing, and so people got cunty about that one, so they made another one, and then those 2 started warring, and it was like. So we had to have a third one where it was like you could say whatever the fuck you want, and you know how you get kicked out of it if you bitch about whatever someone posts, you get kicked out. It's instant.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking small town BS. You know what I mean? It's fucking funny as shit.
Right.
It's total trailer park shit. And this is not a trailer park neighborhood.
They have their own version of that, Jimmy. Every town in New Hampshire.
Oh yeah, it's just funny here though. It's like because we have the 3 of them, and it's just so, never mind.
No, the same thing goes on in Charlestown, believe it or not.
Oh, I believe.
A lot of it's debate over the school and the taxes and the.
Oh yeah, the one channel didn't want any politics, and then this other channel didn't want anybody. They didn't want anybody advertising their business.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So we have the uncensored page, and it's really like all the trolls that live here, just kind of like blast that whole page with shit. It's fun. It's a fun little page.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good way to meet your neighbors. You know what I mean? Because you really get to know what they're like without actually having to interact with them personally.
Well, most of them are fucking crazy.
Well, yeah, and then when you live in a small town, it's pretty easy to meet them, especially when you spent 1.5 years working at the convenience store.
After we get in a good fight, our neighbors are thinking those are the crazy neighbors. Yeah. Pretty sure.
I'm too drunk to be on the panel, so I'm going to get off the panel.
Yeah, I was gonna end it 20 minutes ago. I'm just chilling.
I'll hang out if you're gonna end it, but if you're not gonna end it, I gotta get off. Like, I'm done.
Well, let's roll out.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
can say.
thanks for coming up, everybody.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, girl. Later.
Hey, Jimmy. It's good to see you. Jules, you are the absolute best.
I'm terrible. I really am.
Girl, you are the best in the boy. Like, I love you so much. Jules, I don't know if you know how much I love you and other people love you. Sweetheart, you are everything.
Thanks for coming up, Jimmy.
You,
Nice seeing you,
Jules.
man.
Can't handle it.
You're awesome.
You know, silly.
So, no, you're wonderful.
You
You're
really
so
are
wonderful.
like the sunshine that joins the panel.
Honestly, like you bring so much light, so much energy, so much brightness, so much like the energy you bring is so good. It's so goddamn good.
Well, I guess
Jules.
it's better than being black, but you know, energy wise.
No, you're a saint. We really like us here in the boy. We don't deserve you, and we're so glad you're here with us.
Thank you. You guys are too funny.
Fucking Hammy, you're funny. Were you listening earlier, Hamilton? When he brought up 420
Ouch.
The nerve. The nerve.
Shit was funny.
That's too funny.
That's what it
Take it
is, though.
easy.
Everybody hangs out with different people. Everybody's got their
Easy,
own beats
Jenny.
going on.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
What's that?
Everyone's
I
got
said
their
thank-
own beefs going on, I said. And
And
what
I
you
said
said?
I said thank you, Jimmy, for hanging out. Like it was cool hanging out with you, man.
You guys don't
What
get
the
along?
fuck, Hamilton? What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, asshole? The fuck's he trying to say?
What's dipset? I'm afraid to know.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
All right, somebody has to Google it now. Probably get a virus.
I
or
don't
some
fucking
shit.
know.
I rarely understand Hamilton because like he didn't have a top lip. You know, like that top lip, it really limits his range of conversation. So when he goes to flapping, I have to hit a dictionary. I don't always know what he's talking about.
What the fuck are you saying, Hamilton? You're mad because he said something about your lip?
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
Very pretty.
Like, I'm sorry. I can't. Like, I have no time for this. Wait, I'm so sorry. Hamilton, okay. Like, let's stop. Like, right now, stop. Hamilton, I have so much love and respect for you. You are a cool guy. I did not mean to disrespect you. I low key did come for you earlier when I said something, but I was not like it wasn't like that. Like, I think you're a cool guy. Like I throw shade at the people I feel like understand me and can handle it, you know? And I think you are a man who is affirming himself, and whatever I say and do is not gonna insult who you are as a man. So I'm sorry if that's what I felt like. That's not what I was trying to do. I'm so sorry, Hamilton. Love you, Hamilton. You know what I mean?
Your
What
computer
is that
started making a
noise?
noise.
It's my
Jules.
laptop.
That's so funny. It sounds like a damn broken car or something. I don't even know.
I did not mean to make Hamilton feel offended. So much admiration for Hamilton.
What you talking about, Hammy? You tripping, son?
He good. He got a whole ass channel going on. Whatever in the fuck happened over here, he ain't offended by it.
He said he's just teasing you. Don't wet your tampon. No, that's funny.
This guy.
fucking Hamilton.
The nerve.
The nerve. Only from a Canadian, eh? Anyway, we're outie. Peace the fuck outie. Cheers, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers, everybody.
Good night.
That's funny, Hamilton. Peace out, y'all.